How are you, everyone? Good evening. Happy. We're nearly there. 2000. This rotten year is nearly over. And yes, I'm going to throw it out tonight. If you want to come in the chat tonight, I'm going to put the link in the chat. Here we go. Come and join me if you want. Hopefully, a few of you will share a drink with me and talk about the year that has gone by. And there it is, everybody in the chat. If you want to come on, come and have a chat. It's open house tonight. Happy New Year, everyone. There we go. Look, Happy New Year. Not there. It's not there yet. 2 hours to go. That's it. That's lovely. And hope you're all well. I see this last man stand is in the chat. Would everyone like to be wishing the three amigos and their family? Thank you very much. And here he comes. Here he comes. Good evening, my friend. How are you this evening? How are you, mate?
How you doing, mate? How you doing, everyone?
How are you, mate? All right? How are you?
Not too bad, mate. Still sober.
Still sober?
I'm trying.
I've got a couple of glasses of wine here. What are you drinking? What are you drinking then? And I think I've got someone else on here. Who's this? Who's this? And we've got another guy on.
Hey, Claude.
Who have we got here now? That's Dave. Is that Dave from New Zealand?
That's it. You got it.
How are you, mate? How are you? What time is it over there?
It's 11 o'clock in the morning. We're 2021 here, and we have been for 11.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year in New Zealand. Yeah, already there. Look, we're already around the world. New Zealand's already, it's already 11 hours into the new year. Let's have a look at who else is
2021 here, and we have been for
Happy New Year. Happy New Year in New Zealand. Yeah, but I don't know why am I echoing now? New Zealand's already, it's already 11 hours into the new year. Right, hold on, let me come out of here because I think
Hey, Charlie.
How you doing, David?
I'm good, buddy.
You good?
Yeah, it's 18 degrees. It's lovely and warm.
Oh.
Hey, Charlie. Someone has their YouTube channel on. You've got to mute your YouTube channel.
Not me, mate. I'm off it.
Yeah, that's better. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Cool.
Don't know where Claude's gone.
Don't know.
No, he'll be back in a minute. We'll just talk amongst ourselves.
right. Yes.
There he is.
Oh, have we got him back?
Hey, Claude.
Sebastian, it's your first time on here, mate. So, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Yourself?
How are you? Looking forward to the next year? I haven't heard your thoughts on the Arsenal this year. What you're thinking? What are you thinking?
Well, not been good enough this season at all. But hopefully now Arteta's put in these youngsters. Hopefully now that will be the way going forward. But most of this squad is just not good enough. We've seen it too many times this season. But hopefully now with the youngsters coming through, and if we can actually buy a few names in January and get a few players out, and hopefully we can end the season on a high. Well,
yeah, I agree. Yeah, yeah, it's good to see. It's good. I think it's good to know that Kolasinac is going out the door anyway. That's for sure.
And Socrates,
definitely.
Socrates looks like he's next.
The sooner we can get some players out, the sooner we can get our squad down to a certain. To be honest with you, all right, I think I'd rather now concentrate now. I think we're safe in the league now. We're safe now. So So we write this season off, and then next season we can get in the summer. We can get some new players in. What about you, David? How are you up there? Oh, we've got someone else. Oh, we've got a new arrival. Who's this on the other side of you, Sebastian? Who is this? You've only got your photo in, but I can't.
Oh,
Hello?
it's me.
Me who?
Jahi. I came in your stream before on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, we've got a bad echo.
Something's happened. You keep coming back twice. Are you all right now?
Yes.
Why
is there an echo?
Come out, go out and come back in again, because I think there's a problem on your end, mate.
Okay.
You could rap to that.
That's better.
Jahid. That was Jahid, yeah. But hello, Jahid, are you there? Oh, I don't know what's going on here today. Anyway, well, I knew we were going to get this. I think it's New Year. Everyone is using YouTube, aren't they? So probably. And
they're falling like flies.
Hey, what's that?
So they're falling like flies. David went in again then.
Yeah.
Mate?
No,
Really?
David's here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
David's
you
here.
went off just
there.
now.
You're here.
Oh, really?
And so David, how did you see the New Year? Would you say is it in lockdown? Are you in lockdown over there?
No, we're not. No, it's everything's just perfectly normal the way it was. You've got to be a little bit careful in that they've got like you go to supermarkets and you log in with your phone just to let them know where you've been, and I still clean my hands and all that, so we're still aware of it. But as far as like every day you can go anywhere and do anything, and yeah, it's pretty good. So
I think it's going to get worse before it gets better here, David.
yeah, well, I think that the government doesn't mind that you get COVID. They just don't want everybody getting it all at once. That's the thing. So yeah, it sounds pretty bad for you guys. And it was Seamus, I think it was saying that Ireland is in level 4 now. So yeah.
Happy New Year, Steph. If you want to come on as well, you're quite welcome to come on, Steph. Come on. You're quite welcome to come on as well. Happy New Year, anyway. We've got someone else in the chat. We've got Bargav.
Hey.
Bargav.
Good. Happy New Year, guys.
That's all right.
To you too.
Yeah. So, what's your impression so far, Bargav, of the season?
The season's been it's been a letdown. I mean, for me, I want to be in contention for any competition, and right now we have the Europa to look forward to, and it's like one of those seasons where everything's over by December as far as the league goes. So it's like we're not competing for the league or like top 4. So it's been kind of a letdown.
Yeah, but there's no prizes for top 4, is there?
No.
Other than,
all we want, sorry, I was just going to say all we want is our team to compete and put in 100% effort. And you are going to lose.
Yeah.
You're going to lose matches, but we just want to see that they've actually left it out on the field. I mean, that's all that any of us wants, really, isn't it?
I think playing Smith Rowe and Martinelli coming back, and Saka's been brilliant all season. I think at least we're sort of we're gelling together a little bit. We should get a result against West Brom. We should do. Daniel, I think we've got Palace, haven't we? And then 2 games against Newcastle.
It's Newcastle first, then Palace.
Claude.
Is that the blind Gooner?
Yeah. Sorry, mate. I didn't know what was added in. Sorry. Can you hear me?
Don't worry, mate. Don't worry.
Sorry, I thought I'd phone you because I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure whether because normally you do an introduction, so I was like, oh my God, am I added in?
No, it's because I was talking. No, sorry, Daniel. Are you all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Sorry about that. I wasn't sure.
No. I was going to come to you, but then you I saw you on the phone. I thought you was having problems. It's all right, mate. Don't worry. I had a super chat here somewhere. It's gone now. Where's that super chat gone? Happy New Year, says Nino. Isco, he's crap. Let's get Coutinho. Where's Tell? No Diesel. Well, I don't know. I think Tell's busy tonight. I'm not. He said he might come on. He said he might not. I don't know. Diesel. Well, I think it's New Year's Eve, so he's probably got some nice young lady tucked up in bed with him. So there we go. Yeah. So Daniel, you okay? Yeah.
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Not too bad. Just knocking back the JDs, seeing in the new year. So
Good man. Good
yeah,
man.
all's good.
Nice glass of wine here. Nice glass of wine. Nothing fancy this year because I don't. It's sad, isn't it, that we can't all go out on New Year's Eve, isn't it, and celebrate. It's very sad.
Hey, listen, next
It's
year,
horrible.
I can tell you next year is probably going to be one for everybody. Everyone's going to go mad next year.
God, tell me about it. Oh, no Christmas, proper Christmas this year. No New Year. God.
Yeah. But
Maybe
you know what, though, Claude?
belated one. The government can call a belated New Year holiday or a New Year's Day holiday or something like that. Who knows? But
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is though? Right, I'm not too bothered about the fact that we can't go out this year because I'm so used to drinking on Zoom calls and that with my friends anyway. It's pretty much the same thing.
I do get that. Yeah, I do get that. Yeah. Who else is there? Someone else trying to get in here? Someone just because let me have a look. I think someone else is trying to get in on. Oh no, everyone's in now. Yeah, have I got everyone in? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, right. Sebastian,
let's just be thankful for our health, mate. So let's just be thankful for our health.
Yeah, true. That's true.
Absolutely.
Sebastian, who would you like to see come in the January window, mate?
Well, we need a couple of additions, especially in the attacking midfield role. We've been linked with Buendia from Norwich. He'll be a good addition. And I wouldn't mind Isco, but only on loan till the end of the season. But I just feel we need 2 attacking midfielders, and yeah, that should be about it. Maybe another defender as well, but we do need to do some business, especially in that area.
Yeah. No. Evening, Alex. Hope you're well.
Hey, Alex.
All right, mate.
Hello, mate.
Good man.
How you all doing?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad. Are you okay?
Yes, thanks, mate. I know what having a good New Year. Hold on a minute. I'll try and get you on something. 1 minute.
Someone's telling me they're backstage, but I can't see them. Connor, I'm backstage.
Yeah.
I can't see you, Connor, on backstage, mate. I don't know where you...
Do you know what it is, Claude? How are you on the premium StreamYard?
Yeah.
All right, because I was going to say if you're over the because you can have up to 10. So if you're over 10, it will show people.
We've got 7 at the moment, but I can't see Connor. I'm backstage, but I can't see him.
Welcome to my world.
Connor, I can't see you, mate. Let's have a look. Another super chat's just come in. It's come from saying, get Diego Costa. He is nasty, and what we need. And look who's arrived. We've got a special guest. Kenny Ken is in the building.
Hey.
Hi, Kenny.
Guys.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey, Kenny.
Hello, you all right?
No, Kenny.
I just want to say a quick hello to everyone because basically I think I've been put on a timer because we got some New Year's Eve from some Chinese, but I thought I don't like my food too hot anyways. So I thought let me say hello to everyone.
Yeah. Did I give you them headphones back?
Yeah.
I'll borrow them a minute.
Happy New Year, Kenny.
Yeah, David said Happy New Year. David said Happy New Year. David from New Zealand.
Everyone, everyone from where you are. Well, is it New Year's Day in New Zealand, Australia now?
Yeah, it's 11 o'clock already over there.
I think that's good. That's good stuff, isn't it? We've got another hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, so we're 3 hours ahead.
Hold on, darling.
Oh, sorry, we're 12 hours ahead. So
are they doing anything on TV on this or not? Or nothing? There's nothing on the TV, is there? No.
I think they're doing the usual, really. I think they're just doing the usual Hogmanay, but I think it's all adaptable, isn't it? Because of what's happened with COVID-19. I think obviously you guys will correct me, but in Australia and New Zealand, I understand in certain parts of Australia that you can have crowds, and New Zealand.
Yeah, well, it's just normal, mate. Well, here in New Zealand, everything is just the way it is normally. We go out and it's just what you do normally. You go to the pubs and you go to rugby matches or whatever. So and in Australia, like parts of them, Sydney have had quite a bad COVID outbreak. So though some of the areas in lockdown, but the majority of the country is just normal. So yeah.
I saw in Perth as well. They had loads of crowds over there in Perth, Australia.
Yeah.
They had literally, there was about thousands on the beach and stuff. Like, it was mad.
No,
Charlotte, no. Hey guys, I watch a lot of Australian sport. I watched Aussie Rules, but I watched the State of Origin. The rugby.
Yeah.
Go the Mighty Maroons.
And the Nugget. Yeah, so I know I'm a blue anyway. I don't like green, but the quite comfortably,
mate. You don't support the cockroaches, do you, champ? You're killing me.
Hey, you know it was in Australia, right? You know the late David Sammy Hawks used to say, like, if you play for New South Wales, you might as well give them a baggy green.
Yeah.
What's sad? Apparently, the late Tommy Docherty now. Unfortunately,
I saw that. Yeah.
Oh, sad. Very sad. That is. Got Alexandre Gomez in it as well. 1 minute, I think, in the building. Alexander, how are you?
Hello, how are you? You all right?
How are you? Hello to all my guests here.
Hello, guys. How are you guys doing today?
We're fine, yes, thank you.
Mate.
Alex. Yeah, good.
Well, I wish you guys a happy New Year in advance. I'm in Houston, Texas. It's 4:17, and I'm just in bed getting ready to go to work. So I just wanted to say hello to everybody, and I'm checking out. Okay.
Oh, that's all right. You're going to work now today. 17.
Yes, it's 4:08. It's 18 minutes past the hour 4 in the afternoon here in Houston.
Oh, you work night, do you?
Yeah, no, I have to be at work in 45 minutes. So I just wanted to say Happy New Year to everybody.
Thank you so much, and Happy New Year for great
keep safe, mate.
All right, cheers, mate.
Yeah, keep safe.
All right, take care, y'all.
Thank you for your contribution during the year, by the way.
Anytime, Claude, anytime. Just keep, y'all stay safe now, okay?
Yeah, take care, mate. No, I'll be all right, mate. Thank you. No, what a nice guy. Well, hold on.
David, which part of New Zealand are you in?
Tommy Docherty, Claude?
Hey? Tommy Docherty.
Which part of New Zealand
Tommy Docherty?
92. 92.
I'm in the South Island.
92.
In South Canterbury.
Wow.
Okay. Is that the warmest part of New Zealand? Is that or is it the northern part that's the warmest?
I probably wouldn't quite go that far, but yeah, it's the South Island, so that's the coldest part of New Zealand. But it's 18 degrees here at the moment, so it's quite a nice day. So.
Is it still the summer?
Yeah, well,
in the UK today.
Our winter is June and July, so. Yeah, so it's beautiful.
What's the average temperature there in winter, David?
Well, at the moment, as I say, it's 18 degrees. Probably it gets down to, I've seen it probably -7 or -8 in winter here, and I've seen it probably 35 degrees in summer here, so somewhere around about those. Yeah. It's a nice temperate climate, so -7's a bit of a killer, but you get used to it.
That's why I'm waiting to get back to Spain, mate. It's about 18, 20 over there at the moment.
Now, that's the last one I can get on
it is in the UK.
Whenever I go away on holiday, I go to Bali or Thailand or the Gold Coast of Australia, somewhere nice and warm. So yeah, it's beautiful.
You know, the highlight of my year was getting to Australia. So I went to Australia back in February, and literally as soon as I got back off the plane, that's when we all went into lockdown. So literally that was the only thing I got to do this year was get.
Where'd you go in Australia? Where were you over there?
Yeah, so I was over there for about 2.5 weeks. I started my tour off in Cairns, went down to Ayers Rock, and then Sydney and Melbourne were the places that I visited after that.
So if you're an Australian, you've got to call it Cairns. It's it's not Cairns. Yeah, it's Cairns. Yeah,
it's very very humid over there. It looks like
it is.
It's absolutely mad. But it was nice, you know, nice doing the Kuranda village and that, doing the railway down there is brilliant, absolutely amazing.
Beautiful part of the world, mate.
Claude.
Yeah, sorry, Alex, sorry.
Yeah, we go to Rome next year, mate. Have a few bevies over there, nice time. Me, you and Kenny Ken.
Definitely. That's it.
We all get away from England.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Cool. I think
sent me Paul, has Dane sent you all the scripts, Paul? Do you think Joe Willer can settle in Italy? Director Maldini wants him at Milan. Interesting. You know what? I think he'd do well over there, you know. Maybe
Listen, lads, I'm going to have to go for a minute. I'll come back in late, all right?
All right then, mate. Take care.
See you, mate.
And you. Hello, mate. Bye.
Claude, can you hear me?
Who have I got on there? Sorry, who is it? Who am I talking? Who is it?
Meet John.
Who?
Next to Kenny Ken.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Shahid.
How are you, mate? All right? Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you all right now. Got problems getting people on tonight, apparently. There's a lot of people waiting backstage, apparently. 1 minute.
I'm going to ship off in a minute because I was going to say hello to everyone and say thanks for... it's not that. It's just, I was going to say Happy New Year, but my wife's giving me daggers. She said, angrily.
All right, it's Chinese. It's Chinese.
Yeah.
Nice Chinese.
Can you see it? Can you see it?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely.
Oh, beautiful.
Don't let it get cold, mate.
Yeah, Kenny, enjoy your Chinese, Kenny. Enjoy your Chinese.
Enjoy it, mate. Go and enjoy it, mate. Yeah, take care, mate.
All right.
Happy New Year, Kenny.
Happy New Year.
See you, Kenny.
Hey. Hi. Are you all right? Happy New Year. Is that your
You're
wife?
batting above your average there, Kenny.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, that's me.
You're definitely punching. You're definitely punching, Kenny, mate. You're punching.
Yeah, you're punching.
I know I'm punching above my weight. I know. Hey, guys, I just want to say a Happy New Year to you all.
Yeah, take care. Yeah.
Happy New Year, Kenny.
Happy New Year, Kenny.
See you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Happy
Everyone in Australia, I just want to say I'll be watching the third test. Hope Australia do it better than they did before. To everyone else,
I want the result from the first test.
I think it's a bit even thing. I think if you drop Burns and get Pekowski alongside David Warner, you may have a bit of a chance. You know, so I mean, moved Matt Wade down the order. But
we need David Warner back. Yeah.
Kenny, don't forget Sunday. Don't forget Sunday.
Oh, also, I want to say to everyone in this country, obviously, 2021 is going to be, for Arsenal, it's going to be, you know, we have to be patient in terms of what we want to be. In terms of the country, it's highly likely 2021 is going to be like 2020 in terms of like the lockdowns and everything. And we just have to like dig in there a bit. You know what I mean?
I think so, yeah.
Do you really think so, Kenny? Do you really think so? I think by Easter they'll have all this vaccine rolled out and everybody can go back to enjoying life. Do you really think it'll be the same throughout the year?
Well, the problem is that the thing about it is that the government are using a velvet fist persuasion tactic towards getting towards the vaccines. But if there's a lot of demand for the vaccines, it's about rolling it out pretty quickly. The problem is that if you don't mind me saying this, us Londoners, I think the problem we've got is in London. You've got London and you've got people who commute from all over the home counties, East parts of East Anglia and other areas to come into London. So that's a worrying area in terms of like 2021. Like I think that London's going to be a long lockdown compared to other parts of the country. That's my
yeah.
Kenny, listen, mate. Don't let your dinner go cold, mate. Come on, don't let your dinner go cold.
Yeah. Go and enjoy your dinner, man.
You guys take care, man.
Take care, Kenny, man. Take care, man.
Hello, Laurie. How are you, mate? And
hey, Laurie.
And
yeah, I'm
who else?
Claude. Hi.
Who else have we got in the building? Hello, Laurie. How are you, mate? And,
hey, Laurie.
And
yeah, I'm
who else?
Claude. Hi.
Who else have we got in the building? Oh, we're echoing again now. Laurie, how are you, mate?
There's an echo.
YouTube on here. Who's got the YouTube on here?
I think it's Mikel.
There's an echo going on. It's crazy.
There's an echo. On here. Who's got the YouTube on here?
Claude, I think it's Mikel from me.
There's an echo going on.
Yeah,
oh wow! I can hear my own voice. That's scary.
Yeah. Is that gone?
Yeah.
I think it was Laurie.
Yeah, there we go. There was an echo going on. Jesus God, I could hear my own voice. I was like, damn, do I sound like that? Jesus Christ.
Right there, Laurie.
Yeah. How's everyone?
Claude, I think it's someone else to jump on. Just wish everyone in the chat, mate.
I can hear my.
Yeah.
There's a mad echo. There's a mad echo going on.
What's going on? Who's this now? Gunners Media.
It's stopped now. No, it isn't.
Then Ricardo says, will Terry talk about Unai? I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's Laurie.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Stephen, of course you can come on, but I don't know. I'll put the link out. I'll put the link out. 1 minute.
Claude, you might need to put it out 3 or 4 times because your chat moves like crazy, like literally.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
You've got 10 people now, Claude. So.
Hey.
And if
you've got 10 people now, so someone's got to bail.
Can I just say as well, if you guys hear banging in the background,
it's kind of laggy.
If you guys hear banging in the background, I've got fireworks going off like mad out here. It's insane.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's not. Oh, shut up!
That's fireworks, mate. That's my fireworks. Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah, I know.
Is it a bit laggy?
There's a mad echo.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but I think because we've got so many in here.
Claude, did you hear what I said?
Sorry, Charlie. What's up, mate? What's up? And Ricardo, we talk about Unai. I don't know. Yeah, that's what Ricardo was saying. Yeah, Stephen, of course you can come on. I'll put the link out. I'll put the link out. 1 minute. Hold on.
You might need to put it out 3 or 4 times because your chat moves like.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't know what you mean.
Guys, if you're watching,
and if you like.
Someone's got to come out here because Laurie, have you got the YouTube thing on?
No, I'm on mute. I've just got it on my phone.
Yeah, Laurie, you need to take it off your phone because that's what's causing the echo.
My mic's not even on mute.
Yeah, I know, but you've got it on your phone. That's the thing. You've got it on your phone. Take it off your phone.
No, it's all right. No, he's not. He's on the phone. He has to watch us through the phone, doesn't he? There's Stephen's on there. Stephen, all right, Stephen.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Hi, Stephen.
All right.
Hi, Stephen.
I'll tell you what, Claude,
Happy New Year, mate.
please. I just
Happy New Year.
wanted to say Happy New Year to yourself and all the rest of the partners, and keep up the good work.
Oh no, thank you very much, mate. Thank you, Laurie. Thank you so much. That's very kind of you. Thank you. He's gone. Right, I think that's where the problem is coming from.
Yeah, because he had it on his phone as well as mute. Because he was working on his phone.
Claude, can you hear an echo?
Right, now, who's this now? Oh, we've got Chris Charney and I can't
Christensen.
Right, first of all, welcome Stephen to the stream. Hope you're well, mate.
Yeah, not too bad. You know, as soon as it gets 12, I'm going to bed. As soon as that.
Hey?
I had my acute infusion today, so as soon as I've 12 o'clock, I'm going to bed.
Yeah, don't blame. Yeah. Well, yeah, I can't bring any more in at the moment. I hope people are getting impatient. Listen, who else have I got here? This is this Gunners Media? Can I?
Yeah, I'm here.
How are you, mate? Where are you from, mate?
I live in mainland Europe, but originally.
You all right, everyone?
Sorry?
I live in
right?
Yep. I live in mainland Europe, so it's pretty much almost New Year's.
Okay. All right.
Are you back in the UK, Chris?
Yeah.
That's
Hello,
a beautiful
Chris.
looking
boat.
Hello, lads. Are you all right? Happy New Year, yeah?
Yeah, where are you, mate? Where are you at the moment?
Richmond.
Oh, in Richmond. You're back home now, yeah?
Yeah, I'm at home now, yeah.
Yeah, so how's the experience on the yacht? All right.
Yeah, all good, Claude. Yeah, I'm at home till the 23rd of January.
Oh, right. So you've got a bit of a break now, so you can enjoy a little
Yeah,
bit.
it's all good. I've got a break now from it for a month.
You're back to Cuba then?
Yeah, that's brilliant. Because everyone knows you travel quite a lot, don't you? Travel around the world, don't it?
Yeah. Well, mainly where the sun rises. That's where we are.
And you come into contact with a
Yeah.
lot of people.
I've been doing it for 24 years now on
Tough gig,
the yacht.
It's a tough gig.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And you come into contact with some quite famous people, don't you? As well, isn't it?
Yeah. I've done the Man City owner, the yachts.
Yeah.
And don't forget their hot, beautiful partners as well.
Right, I don't know if he can hear.
Is he there? Is he? I thought I could hear him.
Yeah, who is this? It's ACD.
Ads. All right, ads.
Yes, lads. What we saying? You alright?
Yeah, not too bad. Man United second in the league, mate. You must be happy.
Yes, brother. Very, very happy. Very, very happy.
I bet you couldn't see that. It was Ollie out, Ollie in, Ollie out, in, out, shake it all about, and now it's Ollie in again, isn't it?
I know, man. I heard you say that before, man. There's always going to be a split in the fan base, ain't there, Claude? There's always going to be a split in the fan base, lads. But you know, I'm happy with it for now.
It's amazing how also one result.
I can't believe it.
There's a bad echo on this, isn't it? Is everyone getting an echo?
No.
Yeah, I can hear the echo. Yeah, somebody's got the stream open as well as StreamYard.
Yeah, I think because it's the new year, I think we're going to get a lot of it.
I can hear the echo. Yeah. Oh my god, I can hear my own voice. That's horrible.
I don't know what to do here. I mean,
Don't worry, Claude. Don't worry, Claude. Mate, you're doing a fantastic job. Keep it up.
Oh, it's very difficult to work.
Honestly, all of you guys like supporting channels like this.
Right, lads, I'm gonna leave the chat so somebody else can come in. Yeah.
No, that's all right. Thank you for your contribution this year. No, thank you for all your contribution this year, my friend.
No, that's no problem. You do a lot of good work, you three.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll come on one day when it's quieter. No, no problem.
Take care. Whatever. No, there's plenty of time in the next month to come on. You're quite welcome to come on the show. Yeah, let me know. Yeah. Just
see you, Chris. Have a happy New Year, mate.
Yeah, happy New Year, mate. Yeah. Right. I think he's
okay
gone.
then, mate. Take care. Happy New Year, everyone.
Take care, mate.
Take care. Take care.
Oh, we'll get them all. Got them all on tonight.
You get loads of people on, mate. There's literally loads of people.
Who's this now on the come on? Who's this? I've got to have a look who these people are first before I take them on here. What's this? Sell Arsenal. Who's this? Sell Arsenal. Oh, take a chance. Let's see what he's got to say. Hello, good evening. Sell Arsenal. What's that all about? Sell Arsenal. Can't even sell our players. Never mind the club. Who is this? Sell Arsenal. Who are you, sir?
It's Conky in disguise.
Hello.
Sell Arsenal, are you there?
Is Dangote still trying to buy the club, by the way, or haven't I stopped following that?
Is that Sell Arsenal?
Sell Arsenal.
No. That's not Sell Arsenal. I'm Gunners Media.
Oh, Gunners Media. Okay.
Gunners Media. No, it's Gunners Media. Yeah.
I just want to know if Dangote still wants to buy.
I didn't get where you were from, Gunners Media. Sorry.
I live in mainland Europe. I don't want to give more information about that.
No, I don't blame you. Don't blame you. I won't say anything. You're a secret agent, are you?
He works for the CIA. That's why he doesn't want to give more information.
Right.
Where's that echo coming from? I can hear that echo. It's mad.
It's terrible. I don't know what's going on here tonight. Maybe because we've got too many on. I don't know. But normally don't have this problem, do we?
Yeah. No, you can have 10. You can have 10 on. If you got the premium version, you can have 10 on. Somebody's got the stream on as well as coming onto the stream. So somebody's watching the stream on their phone.
Another thing is, I think that another issue.
I've just muted myself, and it's not me.
If your mic's on when you're not talking, it might also cause a bit of an issue.
Yeah.
No, it's like when you have the stream open on another tab. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what it is. If you've got the stream open on another tab, because you can hear your own voice. If you're playing the stream as well, that's when you can hear it.
Right, so someone's got a stream on another tab then.
Yeah, so someone's playing the stream as well as being on the stream, if that kind of makes sense.
Yeah, well, man, I muted myself to see if it was.
It's gone now. There we go. It's gone. It's gone. The noise has gone. It's
brilliant. Who the hell is
that? Someone's playing Christmas music. Listen, I know it's depressing and all that, but come on, it's not next year yet.
Yeah. Oh, these fireworks are getting on my nerves now.
Wait, Claude.
That's all you. Claude. I don't know what people see. So
Claude, you got someone talking. Claude.
Yeah.
Someone's trying to talk to you.
I just have a question. You said on another stream that you probably wouldn't take Costa from Atletico Madrid, but if you would loan him in for 6 months, he might help mentality-wise, and he's not. I mean, he's not bad scoring-wise either.
No, I don't want it because they're not going to give us proper commitment. Look at William, look at Luiz, look at all these players that have come, mate. They're not going to give you proper. They're not.
It's not even that, Claude. It's just the standard in how it's done as well. Obviously, as a United fan, I've seen how far Arsenal have fallen. But if you're just going to bring a decent player who's on his last legs in for only a few months, it just proves how low the standards are at Arsenal. You want to keep players who are going to be there for the long term, man.
I mean, how many times do you have to go over this argument? I mean, I'll be honest, like, Costa, you even in loaning him in for 6 months. What's the point, right? We all go on, everyone who's Arteta in, right, bangs about this process, right, and that the board are going about this process, right? Well, surely if you want to do the process, you would want to buy younger players and then build them up to integrate them into a better team, right? Not buy has-beens that have already been sold by Chelsea to Atletico, because let's face it, he's gone past his best, right? So he's gone to Atletico to play in La Liga, an easier league, right? What, I mean, and do you really want to take that risk? For me, no. And it goes.
No, I'm not saying he's my first choice. I'm just saying that it wouldn't be
what
bad.
I'm saying is it goes completely against what Arsenal are trying to put into our minds about.
They're not trying to do anything.
I'm sorry. This trust the process. I've been waiting 16 years.
There's no process.
There is no process. This trust the process has been recirculated for 16 years.
Yeah, I understand that.
But then I don't really want to be getting into that because it is happening. It is a new year, so it'll be 17 years.
I'm gonna go now. See you later. See you later.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Seb, but we don't have much chance. Sorry, but I've not been avoiding you. So many people.
That's all right.
Claude, do you think we can get a result on Saturday?
Hey.
Yeah, of course we'll beat West Brom. Yeah, West Brom.
I have a feeling, Big Sam will park the bus.
1-0.
Nah, West Brom, come on. They've got Leeds not 5 past them. Come on.
Yeah, but Claude, you say that when we thought that against Burnley.
But if you take a look, Leeds got a better attacking than them.
Yeah. Seb, what do you think? You think a score prediction, Seb, before you go? West Brom.
Sorry?
Before you go, Seb, what's your score prediction?
Yeah.
Score prediction for Saturday.
What do you want before the score or the squad? Or?
No, the score prediction.
The result.
2-0 Arsenal. 2-0.
Yeah. Anyway, Seb, I'll have you on one of my morning shows sometime. Yeah. Yeah, whenever we'll fix something in the new year. All right. Yeah. Brilliant.
See you, mate. Have a nice evening.
See you, Sam.
Yeah, sure. Have a good rest of the evening.
Now got our winning ways back. I think we can get a result from.
I haven't been ignoring you. It's just that so many people. So he's sorry. Who was saying that we're going to? It's as easy. It's West Brom going to win. I can't see that. No. Sorry.
I said it wasn't going to be as easy. I don't see it.
If we win against West Brom, we got our Arsenal back.
Yeah, right.
I think I predicted the Brighton game because I knew Brighton would beat Brighton. I knew that. How can you make 6 changes, mate, when you haven't even half a squad, mate? That's
keep an eye on the super chats as well, Claude, because you've got a lot coming in here. You've got a lot of super chats.
Have I missed super chats? Oh no, I can't be missing.
No, you've not missed them, but you've just got a lot coming in there. I know your channel, and you get a lot of super chats, so you don't want to miss them.
Are you guys happy with Kolasinac being gone?
Yeah. Well, to be fair, it should have been a permanent move, in my opinion.
21 incoming, called. Haha.
Yeah, Sophie, come on.
What does she mean by that?
Honestly,
that we're going to win the league. That we're going to win the league, Claude.
Sophie, I think you got. I would say you got a chance, but I've just got that feeling Liverpool, once they get going, will just pull away again. I think
we'll win a trophy. I think we'll win a trophy though, and get top 4.
See, at the moment, United are not playing with too much pressure. When it comes to the end of the season and the pressure, that's when you'll see how good if they can really pull it off. I'm not sure. Having said that, they're 3 points behind. They've got a game in hand. Sophie, look, come on the chat for 2 minutes, Sophie, if you want. You know, mind you, she's probably been very busy herself.
You know what I say though. If we don't win the league, personally, I think that we'll win a trophy because the thing is, right? We don't win the Carabao Cup. We still have the chance to go and do something at least in the Europa League. Then obviously we have the FA Cup coming up late. But personally, if I was Ollie, I'd aim to win the Carabao Cup, man. There's no way I would leave that out, man. It's a big opportunity for us to win it because City ain't been on top form. City have not been on top form, and Tottenham.
City
went 5 in a row.
I would say, ads. It's so wide open. I don't see why in January that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tries to see if he can get anyone in to go for the league itself.
Yeah, because I was saying to Indiana and Bits and Bobs, I said to them on my channel, I said to them, we're not playing fluent football at the moment. We're not playing, beautiful football that we should be with our team that we actually can, right? What we need to do is we need to do it consistently. We can't just have patches of great games. We need to do it consistently because, lads, as you've seen, we've literally clear-cut edged Southampton when we should have literally slapped them out the park. You know what I'm saying? Really, they're easily winning. But we won the game, but the manner in how it's done is poor. So personally, what I want is for us to go to those teams, beat them. They come to us, you beat them. You have to win your home games, especially, man. If you don't win your home games, you're fucked. And we can't lose. We win our next 3 games, I don't see why we can't do something and buy someone in the transfer window. Get someone in, they can better our squad throughout football. Teams there, you know what I'm trying to say. Personally, I think if we don't win, Ollie's good enough. Ollie's good enough.
You'd have any other manager, you'd be first.
This is why I'm disappointed with Arsenal.
If you lose against West Brom, chug 10 Stellas. Yeah, I don't think we'll lose. There's no possible way. Let me tell you something now. There is no possible way. I had a big bet on Arsenal to beat Brighton, and I also had a bet on Arsenal to beat Chelsea because I knew Chelsea would come into that game with too much complacency. I knew it. I knew the game. I could see it. We were winning that game. And Lampard, to me, is not even. I think Lampard is as bad as. I don't think he's even as good as bloody Arteta. To be honest with you,
Can I just say about this comment here? If he's going to talk like that, he can come on the channel and say it to himself.
What's this?
Right?
Who's he talking about? Who's he talking about?
You, mate.
He's not going to survive. He's not going to survive.
What are you talking about? What's he talking about?
Honestly,
you prefer the Mickey Mouse Cup over?
Hang on. Because as regularly comes on my channel, right? He's one of the most passionate Man United fans and wants his team to do as well as they can, right? As much as I'm a passionate Arsenal fan, as much as Claude is a Arsenal fan, and everyone else as football fans in their own clubs are passionate about their clubs. If you're going to say things like that, come on the chat and say it.
No. Right? But listen, people that say you're a fake fan. When people say we're a fake fan, those are like...
I back my club. And you know what? I'm not someone who says, yeah, this manager needs to go in there when we win games. I'm backing him. Stephen knows this. I backed Ollie. And, I haven't backed him as in, yeah, I'm going to back him no matter what. I criticize him when he needs to be criticized. And it's only come to now that I'm manager in. I'm not Ollie in and I'm not Ollie out. Manager in means that you have to back your manager and you need to criticize him when he needs to be criticized. And if he gets sacked, he gets sacked. If he stays, he stays. You back him. If you don't do that, then realistically there's no hope because people who are screaming Ollie out, that's not going to happen anytime soon. That's fact. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
I would also say that's even more difficult to be in between the two because I tried to do that with my own channel and it's only got to a point that I've gone Arteta out now, right?
Yeah.
So, but if there's someone who's Arteta in, right, they can come on my channel and we can have a debate about it. It's not a problem. If you're going to have people like that,
I know who he is.
You can get lost.
I know exactly who he is.
By the way, if you do want to come on my channel and say that, by all means, SVT, by the way.
Probably just a 12-year-old.
Keep it
probably
nice,
just a 12-year-old.
Keep it
probably
nice.
This guy,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
one of his alt accounts. That's one of his alt accounts.
All I'm going to say is, I have a question for the Arsenal fans, right? So, there are speculations that players in our team who are actually good enough, but just either injury prone or just don't play enough, could be on their way out this January transfer window, right? You guys are looking at, people from teams like Brighton and Norwich and stuff like this behind the scenes. But personally, I think that's just a joke, because if you look at that and you're happy by rewarding yourselves with players like that, that just proves how low and set fan base has gone and how the club is as well.
It's not
because
that.
it's just
I'd have to
stupid.
disagree, because it's the situation we're in. What top quality player would want to come into a side that's fighting relegation?
That is true.
Right, and
that is true, but
why would you want to sacrifice Champions League Europa League football to play in a side that's got a board that's not really committed into achieving top four or even trying to achieve winning titles?
It's not even that, Stephen, because like when those players play, like when those players come in, right, and then when you guys progress as a team and you develop as well individually and as a team as well, so players can individually better their game. People who are actually not as good as people claim they are, people like El Nini, they all need to go. They all need to go in title for you lot to make progress. Like I've said, I've literally go on, lads. Give me your views.
Hang on, it's like some of the suggestions I've made is like Max Aarons, Cantwell, Jamal Lewis, Beneda, Basuma. You're telling me these players aren't good enough?
But who are going to buy our deadwood, man? Who are going to buy our players that we're trying to sell?
They ain't going to buy it. No one. Look,
we have 8 players out of contract in the summer. 8 players out of contract in the summer.
I don't know why people think like we are going to get rid of these players in January. It ain't going to happen. There's a reason to stay here, because no one wants them.
Can I just tell Doug is trying to get in there. I'll put it in the chat. The link to get in. It's in the chat. The link to get in is in the chat. Everyone can see that, can't they? Everyone can see that in the chat.
Yeah.
It's in the chat, everyone. So if you want to come on.
But like I was just saying, is that no one's going to buy them in January because of the high wages, right? So the only way to do it is no one's going to sell it. They are just going to be run out of their contracts and gone.
I see.
Right?
There's 8 of them gone in the summer. 8.
That's the thing.
Kolasinac has gone already. Kolasinac has gone already on loan.
On loan, though, so we're still paying part of his wages.
We're paying most of his contract, I think, but he's taking he's lowering his salary though. But we're still paying for most of it.
Well, guys,
at the end of the season, he's a free agent.
Yeah, guys, there's 3 ways that the teams get good players, and one is that a big team, so like Manchester United, they've got a reputation and people want to go and play there, and to a certain extent we're like that too. The second way is you've got a great manager like someone like Jose Mourinho or Everton. You want to go and play under that guy, because if you're a good player, you go to a top manager and he makes you better. And the third way that clubs get players is they pay over the odds, which is basically what we've had to do. Is we've had to pay over the odds.
Just that we've got.
But we also need a good recruitment team. We need a good recruitment team and also good scouts. Like that's something.
If you're a top player,
we've also got a board that have got the level of experience is like what I've got. So why don't I go apply for the job and be on Arsenal board? I'll do it for free. Right?
If you're a top player though, you're a top player, and you look, Arsenal want me. I've got Mikel Arteta, and they're in 15th at the moment, and they're in Europa League last year, and the year before, and the year before, and the year before that. Are you really going to want to go there? Then they're going to say, okay, well, they're going to pay me $140,000 a week, and I'll get 100 somewhere else. Yeah, I'll go there. That's the only way that we can do it at the moment.
Yeah.
And we've got this. We're going to
have the same issue again. We're going to have the same issue again.
I just ask just one question then. If we bought Benitez in the summer and say Mikel didn't make the grade, he just kept us in the league and we've got to get rid of him, right? And we brought Benitez in, would you think that'd be more attractive for players to come in?
Everyone
wants to Champions League.
100%. There will be players that say the reason why I came was because of this manager.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, he's got
what
I'll say is,
Rafa Benitez has a good relationship.
What I'll say is, What I'll say is, yeah, we need to be realistic now. Yeah, you need to be realistic now. I don't honestly. I'm sorry to say this, lads, and this because I like all of you guys individually and that, but I personally need to be real now and just thinking upon right, thinking the realistic mindset. Arteta's still there, yeah. What do? You buy in these players from like. Listen, what I would do is because I know right, Arteta will still be there. There's no way he's gonna leave before the season ends, right? He'll still be there. You get in this baggage with these young, pacey players or, middle-aged ones who have experience and they can still do something. You bring them in, you make the best out of something, and then once you guys progress up into the board, once you guys progress up in the league, you guys evaluate, you spend your money on better players because they'll be attracted to what gameplay you guys are actually giving to your fans as well. So with that, what I'll say is way more players will be attracted, like a top-class player like Thomas Partey or club, he said, and I quote, he came to Arsenal to better himself and the team. So that's one player who's top quality. He's better. He's literally your best player, right?
But
then you bring
I
us.
honestly don't think that we are. Sorry, I'm just going to say I now honestly think that Arteta's way of playing is not going to be expansive football, right?
He doesn't have a way of playing.
It's always going to be the low block football. And so
I think we had 8 men behind the ball against Villa when we were losing 2 or 3.
I think that his time at Man City was spent on defensive side rather than attacking, which is probably why he plays the low block.
No, he plays the low block.
I'm not got a problem with that if it wins his games.
He plays the low block. He plays the low block because in all the important departments. So your wing backs, your left backs, your right backs, your centre backs, your midfield department, your attacking department is filled with mediocre players. So realistically, he will have to play a low block. There's no way he can play high aggressive football because when you lot get countered, who's going to be there to relieve the pressure? No one. You're not trying to say, and like Steven said, I always talk to Steven.
That's why you have a manager. That's the point of a manager.
You can't rely.
Isn't that the point of a manager though, to be able to manage a situation like this and not play behind the ball against Villa you're down to?
Well.
The more important thing is that we get players out. That's the most important thing in January.
Yeah.
So that we get players
We've got
out
27 or 25. Yeah.
Sorry, boys, I'm going to have to reduce this a bit because there are a lot of people trying to get on. And
I can bail. I've been on for a while.
David, sorry, I do apologise, David. I do apologise.
No, mate, that's fine. I'll bail.
Get anyone off the.
David, take care, man.
Yeah, have a nice evening, guys. Hooroo.
Okay. Take care, bro.
David, thank you so much.
Hey, Claude, I'll come back another day. What I wanted to say was we need 4 positions for the transfer window that we're looking at is center midfield, left back, probably another left back because to cover for Tierney if anything happens.
Yeah.
We do need like what are the other 2 positions we need? We do need like a right-footed center back. I don't know who's because if Arteta has fallen out with Luiz, we definitely need that. And then we definitely need like another striker who can do hold-up play. I think those are the 4 things that we need. So I don't know who's going to fill them, but those are the 4.
Balogun could do.
Happy New Year, bro. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Barker.
Happy New Year. See you guys later.
Take care, mate.
Take care, man.
When I watched Balogun in the Europa League the other day, the last game against, I forget the name of the team, his hold-up play was decent. I think he scored one of his goals that he scored. The one that he scored, he managed to keep the ball, and he did something that Eddie Nketiah would have never done. Aubameyang couldn't have done, and Lacazette would have fallen on the floor.
You can't rely on a kid, though, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? You can't rely.
No, you can't.
This is the thing. Everyone for like the Chelsea game, we put Smith Rowe on there, right, to mix it up, right? And everyone was so impressed with Smith Rowe, and I immediately saw what was going to happen on Twitter. We found our new centre AM. We've done this. We've done that.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Smith Rowe is not going to make it. He's not going to be a starter long term.
No, hang on. Before.
Yeah, sorry.
Hang on.
I'll mute myself real quick.
He can make it, right? He can make it as a player, right?
He can.
But at the minute, we do not rely on him. We need Basically, we need a replacement for that piece of shit that's sitting playing Fortnite right now, right?
Claude, you good at Fortnite, Claude? Yeah.
right? And then Smith Rowe could learn off him, his game and his trade off him.
Yeah,
as a backup.
You know, absolutely, and it's
Because
all you
he's
need
proved
is
he can
baggage.
do it.
Yeah, you need. I think he can make it as a player. Will he make it in the long term at his age now? I don't think he should. Personally, I know he can. He's capable of doing it, but should he? I don't think so because it's just gonna burn him out. And you said it, Stephen, to me every single day for the past week. You've said to me, relying on kids is not gonna work because they're just gonna burn out. Then you have to use the crap you have. You know, it doesn't make sense
It's not fair
to me.
either.
It's not fair. No.
It's not fair on him. I mean, it's Martinelli. We all go on about Martinelli and how great he is, but in the end, he's only 19 years old. Right?
Yeah.
He's in some countries. He's only a year older to be allowed to drink, right? Let alone play football, for God's sake. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, I think in America you've got to be 21 before you can buy alcohol or something.
You know,
right?
absolutely, absolutely.
So you can't rely on them players absolutely for the rest of the season.
And as a United supporter, I can relate with that. Except it's a bit better because we had players who were experienced, right? But we could mix in our youngsters if we wanted to anytime. So people like Twan Zabi and when Fosu Mensah like 2 seasons back, it's just. What do you think, Daniel?
What's that? Sorry.
Would you say using your youngsters all the time? Do you think that's good or do you think it's bad, man?
It depends on how you use them. So, if you use them in a correct way.
Yeah.
So say I'd say that maybe Wenger used youngsters in the correct way, kind of blooded them in kind of well. But it depends on how you use them. It really does, because you can overplay youngsters. Like Unai Emery overplayed Guendouzi, which kind of made him get a little bit ahead of himself in his development. But yeah, it really depends on how you use them.
Who's the F1 guru in the private chat, Claude? I've been trying to find people that would be interested in F1 to come on my shows for the F1. So, I've got one person, but I'm trying to find more people. It's difficult.
Wait, you have a show?
There's loads coming on again.
Yeah, I have my YouTube channel.
What's it called?
espn TV, and I do sort of a similar thing that Claude and Banstas do, which is watch-alongs, a once-a-week news show on football, but also follow the F1 as well, as I'm a massive Hamilton fan. So we do watch-alongs and a weekly show for that. And then what I also
how to spell it?
I will do actually, and what I also do is, whilst we do all that, we raise awareness for Children's Liver Disease Foundation because I have liver disease. So, and if we monetize the channel, all the proceeds will go to that channel.
Yeah,
go to that charity.
Okay, that's definitely a good thing.
Okay, right.
Just could you put it in the chat, the name of the channel or the link to it, whatever, whichever one's easier.
Yeah, I'm finding the link now.
Bro, I'm already in 2021. It feels good.
Wait, where do you live, bro? Where do you live?
You're right there.
Mainland Europe. Mainland Europe.
Oh, nice, bro.
Not.
There's this one F1 guru guy in the chat. But yeah, no, Stephen, man, it's good what you do.
Oh, hold on, who's this? Oh, Ryan.
Who's this?
Hold on, Claude. You're right there, Claude. You okay?
Yes, mate. You saying you're right?
Yeah.
I'm in a private chat.
Yeah, so right, hold on. How many we got here? So many people there.
There's 12-year-olds, Claude.
And I think the ad you can vouch for this. Literally anyone can come on and join the watch alongs if they want to.
Yeah, anyone can come on. Anyone can come on. All you need to do is just go into the chat, get the link.
Yeah, all he does is come and banter me as a Man U fan, but we all know.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. There you go.
There's always me and Jem. They always have time for you, bro. Just remember that, man.
Yeah, because they've got time for you guys on GNA TV. So
thanks, bro. Much appreciated. But yeah,
As I've got time for this. I'm actually going to jump off anyway. But Claude, hello.
Sorry, mate. Go on.
Yeah. I just the main thing I came on for was to say a massive thank you. All right, I started the channel, restarted it basically after being ill from the lockdown onwards, after the first lockdown, and Claude and the Banstas have done a charity stream that's raised over £1,000 by the end of the year, right? And now I'm up 440 subscribers, and it's climbing every day. So, and if it weren't for channels like Claude and the Banstas and the Football Terrace trying to raise the awareness and of my channel and the charity, then it would never happen. So,
pleasure, mate.
I've always got time for you guys. Right, anytime you want me to jump on for one of your morning shows, I'm more than happy to. So I'm free all day, to be honest, because I can't do much else.
Okay, mate, that's fine. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. But don't worry. Thank you for your support as well, mate. Thank you very much for your support.
No worries.
Take care, Stephen, man. Have a good night, brother. I'll talk to you
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Oh, by the way, tomorrow on the channel at 7 p.m. I'm doing a Q&A, which is you can ask me anything, football, F1, but mainly liver disease and what the charity does as well. So, right, you can all join in for that and ask us questions.
Okay. All right, then, mate.
Take care. See you, Stephen, man. Take care,
Happy New Year.
Take care, bro.
New Year, man.
Happy New Year, yeah.
All right, so we've got Ryan in here now. Are you, Ryan, all right?
In the circumstances, yeah, I'm good. Yourself?
You all right, Ryan?
You all right, Daniel? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
Keeping busy. On the channel mainly, but yeah, keeping busy. Nothing else can do really in tier 4.
Yeah.
You having a few drinks tonight, Ryan?
Oh yeah. Got the Guinness out already.
I was gonna say you do sound like you've had a few Guinnesses or something.
Trust me. It's either that or the Bailey's fudge. Oh dear. How you doing anyway, Claude?
Yeah, not too bad. Yourself? How you get on with your channel?
Yeah, obviously, after the Man United game, I don't even notice, but literally the subscribers went from literally 400 and something to I'm now literally at 1,600 and something. So I literally have had a massive burst there, but yeah, getting there. I'm now in the process of monetizing the channel as of this morning. So it's all coming together now. All getting there slowly and surely.
You've overtaken me, Ryan.
For now. You'll catch up.
Mate. Listen, you've overtaken me, but well done to you. Congratulations, though.
Yeah. So what do you do on your channel, mate? What do you do on yours?
Oh, mainly podcasts. We need to get back into that because obviously with all the lockdown and everything, I've been mainly doing like watch-alongs, like the Arsenal watch-alongs, and like the old Premier League or the old firm watch-alongs as well for you guys, and just in general. According to what we do, as Claude knows, Claude's watched them, he hasn't took part in them because they're too hard apparently. Obviously, with my channel, there's someone else that hosted the quiz, but it's a who am I quiz. It's like what? So basically, like one question would be an Arsenal player, basically 5 clues. You've got to guess who that player is, past, future, or whatever. And then the next question would be
going on mute.
football.
Someone's going to ring me. I'll let you know. Someone phone. Won't be a minute.
Yeah, and then
I'll have to pour myself another drink, guys. I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, man, enjoy yourself another drink, bro.
Yeah, the next question will be like world football things. Like we have a bit of a laugh with that. We had league judges on there a couple of times as well. Kenny Ken's been on a few times.
Yeah.
Me and Daniel did a collab back and forth throughout the summer as well, trying to help our channels out at the time. Yeah, and obviously, as I said, looking to get back into the podcast side of it though, because I've sort of neglected that with the whole shutdown and all that. I've done more watch-alongs than anything else. But yeah,
no, I recognise you actually. You come up and recommended quite a few times.
Cool.
I need to subscribe to your channel, bro. It's just, I never really have time unless I'm making. So yeah,
as long as I'm getting recommended by YouTube, I think that's something.
No, I'm gonna say it's all good though, man. Obviously, I started my own channel a few a few months ago, like 2 months ago now. It obviously involved myself. Obviously, I started on this channel. See, I was on this channel, then I met Stephen. Then obviously, I evaluated into that community. Obviously, I met someone on this channel, and obviously, I went into the Terence community. I've been on the Terence a few times as well, but obviously I'm like a backboner, as in I just do the edits and stuff like that sometimes, and obviously I'm a moderator on the channel as well. But on the side, I have my own channel, GNA TV. Obviously, GNA TV is based on Chelsea and Man United. So obviously, my co-host is Jem, CFC Jem, who is from the Terence himself. He obviously, he supports Chelsea. I support Man United. Obviously, we back our teams. Obviously, we just talk about it anytime. We do match reactions, watch-alongs, match previews. Afternoon shows, and we did a New Year one tonight as well. We brought all of the lads and the girls on tonight, and man, it was good. It was good. Obviously, myself being from London and that East London, obviously since day dot I supported Manchester United. Obviously, I get a lot of questioning. Why do you support Manchester United?
I was born in East London myself, so I bet that went down well.
Yeah, but no, obviously, the thing is, I get asked a lot, why do you support Man United? Why are you supporting them? And I'm like, well, obviously my granddad used to watch them. Obviously I was introduced to it. My dad used to take me out every Saturday, play football. Obviously, he supported Arsenal. I support Man United. But it's you know what I'm saying. And now I have the realization I can actually see and then do visualize the game. Bring back my thoughts on it. And obviously, I'm at that stage now where I'm leaving school and I have something I want to do. I can work, which I want to do. I want to get grades. I want to do everything like that. I want to work, but I want to also do this on the side because it's fun. I get to meet new people as well, man. If you follow me on Twitter, I've actually just uploaded. Like I said, I'm an editor. I do thumbnails and all that. Make clips, stuff like that. You want to check it out, man? I made a Happy New Year kind of edit thing. Just talking about COVID and celebrity deaths, people dying due to diseases and stuff like that, because I've got liver problems myself. I've got inflammatory bowel disease as well, which is kind of like Crohn's, if you want to call it like that, and obviously arthritis as well. So I can't, because when I was younger I used to street dance a lot. That was what I wanted to do when I was young. I used to play football and basketball a lot, any sport, but obviously arthritis took over that and I can't do it anymore to the full extent I want to. But if once I get back on my 2 feet and I get support from hospital, I will literally do that again. But all I need to do is just stay steady on my medication. That's all I need to do, and I'll live a normal life, But it's just sometimes it's hard. Sometimes it is hard. Sometimes I won't go on my channel. I'll let Jem host it completely, because it's just sometimes it is a bit too hard for me. I'm sure you've taken breaks from channels, from your own channel as well, let other people host on it as well, because it's just sometimes you need to have that realization in your life. You need to spend time to eat, you need to drink, you need to sleep, and hours and hours and hours have been put into this channel, and we literally hit 400 subscribers today in the space of only 2 months. It's literally just hit 2 months of us being on the channel together. So that's good for us as well, man. We're moving quick, and if it wasn't for Claude inviting me to his member stream, I wouldn't have met Stephen, I wouldn't have met Prime, and then I wouldn't have met Jem. So yeah, you know what I was thinking though, when Manchester United, because obviously I didn't start my channel when Arsenal lost. When Arsenal beat Man United 1-0. So what I'll do is I'll get a few Arsenal fans on. I've talked to Claude, Terry, and Diesel, and obviously I've had a few more people in mind who I should actually bring on. When we do like a little preview, match reaction, stuff like that. And man, if you have Twitter or anything, I'll just follow you on that and I'll keep in touch.
Yeah, but my Twitter is Mr. Arsenal 89. Simple. That's purely simple like that.
Mr. Arsenal 89, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, man, it's all good. But no, obviously, I like to mix it up a bit. We have our own group. Obviously, I am the youngest, obviously. That's why I call myself the youngest podcast reg. Obviously, I'm not the youngest as in age, because there are people who are younger than me who do this. But what I see it is there's tier 1 panelists, people who own their own channel and are regular and committed to this. And then you have tier 2 who, they come on sometimes. But this is something I do and I enjoy it. So, it's important for me.
Ryan, have you monetized your channel yet, Ryan?
It started it this morning. Got over the mark this morning, so I just started doing it this morning.
Yeah, it is. a minefield getting your channel monetized. So.
Yeah, just waiting for the second stage to be cleared, and then it goes straight into the first stage, and then just wait for that again.
You're waiting for the approval
for the ad side of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Claude. What's happening, brother?
Yes, there he is.
How we doing, people? Are we good?
How are you, mate? All right. Look, first time on there, isn't it? First time.
Man. I know. I thought I'd come and see what you were up to. I see you was live and I see ads on there, and I thought, you know what? I'll come and say hello. Make my debut on the New Year's Eve. How you all doing? All good?
I didn't think I'd find a worse manager than Arteta, but we found one on Saturday last week. You know.
Nah, he's not worse than Arteta. I'm sorry.
Are you talking about Frank Lampard?
Yeah.
He's not
worse than
Arteta.
I cannot believe. I tell you what. He handed that game on a plate, mate.
Yeah, he did. He did. It was ours to lose, wasn't it?
Do you know what I couldn't understand? What I couldn't understand, and I was watching that game. I couldn't understand why he did not bring Giroud on with all them crosses going.
No, I agree. Yeah. And that's Giroud's strengths, isn't it? You know, the thing with Chelsea at the moment this season is all they like to do is whip balls in. It seems like we only do one thing, which is cross. And if you're going to do that, then at least play someone that's the best in the air and getting on the end of them. Olivier Giroud, you know what I mean?
I tell you what.
We didn't do it.
Giroud should have scored a hat-trick against us if he was on the pitch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, I think we'd have at least scored at least 2 goals with him. Do you know what I mean? Tammy's
would have been a war in 5 minutes had Jorginho stuck that penalty away. I must admit.
If he would have scored a penalty, the game would have been 3-3.
We'll give him to you.
It would have been 3-3. It would have been 3-3 if he would have scored. Yeah, if he would have scored, it would have been 3-3 after. No, we would have collapsed.
Yeah.
Like.
No, you deserved it. I know we were very bad, but I thought Arsenal played. You know, they were very defensively. You know, they're organised, and you played the youth. I was screaming out to.
Well, he was forced into. He was forced into playing the youth.
Do you know what? If we win tomorrow, this is how strange it is. We're in a shit season.
3 points behind us,
and you got Man City, haven't you, on the weekend, haven't you?
As
possibility, we could be 4 points behind you.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it? That's really, really bad. It's ridiculous. But you know what?
Still be 12.
Right? From where we are in 7th, I think we are, to first is 6 points difference. 6 points from where we are to the top.
You're sick.
Hey, Cole, can I just say we ain't winning tomorrow because we ain't playing till Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh no, Saturday, innit? Yeah, no, I keep getting confused. No, I mean, we will piss all over West Brom. Come on.
We should.
We're going to draw that game.
All jokes aside, Claude, all of us saying that you're going to get relegated, all of us saying we're going to get Arsenal going to get relegated, that's all banner. But the thing is, we all wish it would happen because if it did, it'd make news. Honestly, bro. You're trying to say, bro.
Listen, don't pull it past Arsenal. You know what they're like. They'll beat Chelsea and Man United. And they'll go against West Brom and lose 1-0 or something. Do you know what I mean? It happens.
I tell you, we'll be the first club. We'll be the first club to get relegated and qualify for the Champions League in the same season.
Yeah.
Are you even allowed to do that? Is there like a rule against it? Or
no rule against it. It can actually happen because what was it? When Wigan got relegated, the season they went down, they won the FA Cup, so they automatically got the Europa League spot. I know it's
that's true. There's nothing.
It's the same competition. It's the same for the Champions League because there's teams in Europe that have fallen out of their league and still qualify for the Champions League via Europa and things like that.
Just your team is full of mediocre players, man. You need to.
It's not just the mediocrity, it's the mentality. They've got a weak mentality. They've got a weak mentality, and it is when you compare it. Like me and Claude and Daniel as Arsenal fans, and any Arsenal fan old enough to remember the days of Vieira, Bergkamp, Tony Adams, Keown, Cole, David Seaman, things like that. The mentality from the second I walked through the door. Tony Adams came from the academy, but the mentality from day one was always to win, no matter what.
And also,
there's a thing as well because obviously we talked about the other week about the Leeds of the Adioski Xhaka situation. Coutinho's having a square up with Adioski. Go back to 2004, in that Battle of Old Trafford in the Invincible season when it was all kicking off. Lauren and Henri hated each other off the pitch, but on the pitch they knew as teammates they had each other's back no matter what.
Who?
And he's Henri and Lauren.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
they hated each other off. Literally on the training pitch, they couldn't stand each other apparently. But literally,
So
when it came down to the match day, they had each other's backs, and you saw it in that moment when it was all kicking off. They'd jump up against fucking bash each other's chest, this, that, and that, because they had each other's backs. This club, the mentality-wise, they don't have each other's backs, and that pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean, where do you see Arsenal finishing this season? I know you guys are not far from working your way up to mid-table now. Do you think you've still got an opportunity to get top 6? I ain't gonna say top 4.
No,
top 4 is potential for you, but top 6.
Mathematically,
depends if we sack the manager.
Top 8,
top 9. Lucky to get the top 9.
It depends. Again. It's going to come. I think it's going to come down to what happens this month ahead, because we've got we've got New Year's on the 2nd. We've got West Brom at weekend. We've got FA Cup against Newcastle, then Palace, then Newcastle again at home, then Southampton, and then United at the end of the month. Plus an FA Cup match if we get to the 4th round in between.
United at the end of the month. Oh,
yeah, at home.
You'll beat them anyway. You'll beat them. You'll beat them. Don't worry. You'll beat them. Don't worry.
The thing is, we're in a position where we need to win all our games. We can't afford to draw or lose. We're so far down the table. Anything less than a win is just unacceptable.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That's the thing, Daniel. That month and a half of us not winning from the 1st of November after the Man United away game till literally Boxing Day. That period of not winning a single league game has damaged not just Arsenal as a whole, but it's even anyone watches my channel. I did turn on Arteta near the end of that winless run. I was like, no, it's clearly he's out of his depth. The players weren't playing, they weren't performing, and it was just so obvious. And it was just like, well, what's going to come? What's the most likely thing to happen? Owner leaving and getting a new owner to invest and back the manager, or the manager being sacked? And the most likely one is the manager to be sacked.
Yeah, but there's no point in actually leaving, is there?
We ain't getting the new owner. I can tell you that. We ain't getting the new owner. I can tell you that.
That's what I'm saying. What was the most likely? Either Stan fucking off or Arteta being sacked, and the most likely is Mikel at that time.
Arteta ain't going to be sacked. No, the only way Arteta will be sacked is if they give him what he wants in January and then he still underperforms. That's the only way Arteta's getting sacked. He ain't getting sacked otherwise.
Them 2 games,
I think he got himself through the rest of the season by winning against Chelsea, and he got himself to the end of the season.
But you get rid of him. Who are you bringing in? There's no point. Exactly. It's the same problem with Chelsea have got at the moment with Frank Lampard. You drop Frank Lampard, then what? Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't make any sense. You've got to give these guys a full season. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't work like that for me.
Well, I think as you've said, literally the Chelsea game and then this Brighton away, that's pretty much saved him, because if we hadn't won them games, I think would have panicked and would have acted. But as you said, there's who's out there that will come in now, because the likes of Allegri are out there, but they won't come in during the season. He said last year.
Well, I was going to say Sam Allardyce, but he's already taken, isn't he? So
Allegri. I'll tell you why Allegri won't come in. Because he's a manager that comes in and the team is already ready. Instead, he adds his openness to the cake.
Well, last year after Emery got sacked, it came out that he wanted the Arsenal job after Emery, but he didn't want to come in halfway through that season. Yeah. He wanted to wait. He wanted him to give him the job in the summer, point him, have an interim. But because I always go back to it on my channel, because how they handled the Freddie Ljungberg situation fucked them completely. They couldn't wait because the results just didn't change, and they couldn't wait that long.
Yeah, no, we should have sacked Emery before Tottenham went and got Jose. That's what I would have.
No.
What, you wanted Jose?
There's no way. There's no way. For one, 3 things. There's no way that Jose would have dealt with the board. There's no way he would have. Number 2, there's no way he would have stayed in the job for long anyway. And 3, why would you want someone that your fan base demises so much? Like, what would he do for you lot anyway? With the state you lot were in. Like,
most of our fan base are idiots.
Unai Emery is not a bad manager. He just didn't. No, he just really generally listen. He utterly underperformed at Arsenal, and that's a good manager.
I think it's communication.
He would do possibly even worse. I don't think he would have had no control at Arsenal. say that now. There's no point in going there. Yeah. Like Claude said on the terrace as well. Like
can I just introduce Epic? Epic, is it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Have you got much to say, mate? What you got to say? Sorry to be like this. There's so many people trying to get on here. Sorry.
No, that's okay. Yeah, it's as you know, you might have known, but I'll say it anyway. I'm a Man City fan. Can't wait for the weekend. To see if we can beat Chelsea.
You ain't beating us, mate. Don't be stupid. Don't be silly.
Let's see. We'll see.
That's if the game goes ahead. That's if the game goes ahead.
It is. I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I just want to see Jam get upset.
Because obviously what happened on Monday, they everyone's meant to self-isolate, but they've gone quiet on that, and suddenly, literally today, the training ground's been reopened today.
Mm.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm kind of COVID.
Yeah, it's 50-50 at the moment.
Something very suspicious going on there, mate. I think. Anyway,
I'm kind of upset about the outrage that so-called that Man City have done. Like, there's so many conspiracies of us trying to. Just because, we'll cancel the Everton game because of we need rest or etc. No, this is loads of like other games like the Aston Villa game got cancelled, but no one says anything. But since it's Man City, it's a big issue. So,
that's what people do. That's what people do. They have they have nothing to do. They come up with some conspiracy. They put it online. It gets traction. There you go.
These are a bit of cheats, though, Epic, didn't you? Let's be serious. You guys are doing a bit of money laundering to pay for players and got away with it as well. Went to court.
Can we talk about you? Can we talk about you? Can we talk about you?
What are you going to talk about me? Go on. Tell me.
Can we talk about Chelsea? The amount of money you have as well.
You can't talk. You got
pot to the kettle there.
You're the one who started it. All right. I don't think we are the only ones doing it. So,
well, I think Man City are the ones who started cheating. I think, honestly, all it was in the league was Man City cheat their way during the Champions League, before the Champions League, and then what happens next year? Like, you lot aren't even challenging. Like, what is going on?
Epic Nin. At least we beat you to buy in the league anyway, mate. That was us that set the trend, mate. You just followed us after, so don't worry about that.
It's waited 4 years to jump on the bandwagon.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Oh, who's joining? Oh.
Well, all I'm gonna say is, you're Epic Nim. Listen, you're my guy and all that. Yeah, you're a loyal supporter, right? All I'm gonna say is, Man City. I'll say this right now. The position and the players that you lot have at the moment, you lot shouldn't be there. I'll say this right now, but I'm not gonna banter you because there's another team that I'd rather banter. I have 3 teams. I'd rather banter. There's no point in bantering Arsenal because they're just, I don't need to.
We are what we are.
City, Chelsea, and Tottenham. I'm not going to banter Chelsea, not just because, half the lads are Chelsea supporters. I'd rather banter Tottenham because there are people saying that they can do this and that this season. They're going to get first place. They're going to win the league. They had no right to say that. They have no right to say that. Like, who are they? I talked to Jam daily. We've agreed on it that Jose Mourinho is a winner. That's facts. He's a winner.
He is a winner.
He has a team. That's why I wanted to win. Harry Kane is not going to play at them any longer. They're winning anything. So what does that tell you?
I mean, at the minute right now, our situation right now in terms of with the addition of Ruben Diaz and Nathan Ake with a very full squad rotation, we've been very solid. And Ruben Diaz keeping us calm in the defense and etc.
We've been very solid.
I'm hearing feedback.
Can hear feedback.
Etc.
Wow, the feedback is immense.
The person who's doing that feedback, maybe put in headphones.
Someone's in 2019, not 2020.
Yeah.
Without feedback.
Good.
Am I the one?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. Jesus.
Are you guys done bitching?
Lower that.
Claude, we're trying to get on. We're trying to get on.
Oh, my ears.
Put some headphones on.
Are you guys done bitching?
Oh, Glenn, Jesus Christ, the voice of reason. Jesus
What's going on here?
Is he an Arsenal fan, this guy?
Yeah.
It's going to be entertaining, isn't it?
Claude, what, you only sending links to negative people? What the hell's going on here?
Well, listen, allow me. Yeah, I'm negative.
Did we not win 2 in a row? Do we not have a favorable schedule? Wait a minute, it's my turn.
Positive Polly's in the chat. Jesus Christ, positive Polly.
I didn't finish.
Would you effers be quiet just for a minute? You've been bitching for an hour and a half. Have we not won 2 in a row? Have we not won 2 in a row? Do we not have a favorable schedule in front of us? Holy crap! Okay, go ahead.
We beat Brighton reserves. That's why.
Hey, Glenn, when we lose to West Brom on Saturday.
Oh my God, we're not going to lose. We're not going to lose.
We'll draw to West Brom. 1-1.
You'll lose.
1-1.
It's Arsenal, yeah. Let's be serious. This is what happens.
I wouldn't be surprised if you lose on saying 1-1.
Arsenal
help me, Glenn. Help me.
Like Arsenal is a club that runs on negativity and shit football. So you can't be positive.
Okay. I'm gonna listen to the Manchester United fan who's lit up like he's about to do a solo song. No, I'm not listening to you. What the F? What are you gonna sing for us, Emily? What are you gonna sing for us, Manchester United?
Glenn, why are you going over the top?
Calm, relax. New year nearly.
Brighton reserves, that was. Reserve team out.
Oh,
you're getting excited about that.
But so what, Claude? A win is a win. I don't care if you were playing.
Listen,
the expectation of our fan base now.
Yes, get back.
What expectation?
No standards anymore.
The Arsenal is back.
Bring in Roberto Martinez.
Obviously, Glenn doesn't have standards.
I'd like to see Glenn when you lose. Is he very hyper like this as well?
I don't understand you guys. I don't understand you guys at all. It's like you talk. What expectations, Claude? The only expectations I hear on this show are a relegation fight.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It looks like you guys have the ambition to get relegated, to be honest.
No, depends.
Glenn's not had his Big Mac yet. That's what.
Yeah, I was saying before Glenn when
they're
came
open
in.
for 9 p.m. I got plenty of time for a Big Mac. But if I try to keep this from you guys, I'm going to be on the toilet all night. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I just cannot believe it.
Dear God.
Claude, have you had Lee Gunner and this guy on at the same time? Because this would be
quite
a good show,
literally just we shout at each other.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
He's coming on. Lee Gunner's coming on. Don't no argument.
Yes.
Bring on Lee.
Londoner.
No.
Relax.
No arguing. No arguing. Okay, Claude. Yeah, I'd love to change it. Oh my!
Right, I was.
Order. Look,
get some order in here, Claude. Order.
Do you know what it's like? Do you know what it's like to get away from your family on New Year's Eve? You ever see those videos of a fly in a Venus flytrap? That's what it's like. And I get on here, and all I hear is negativity. Claude, say something. Claude, say something.
Saka's your best player.
Claude, say something positive about Arsenal.
Saka's your best player.
Oh, God.
Claude, say something positive about Arsenal. You can't.
I mean, I don't blame you. What can you be positive about?
Listen. I'm not getting excited, right? We are in 13th position for a fucking reason now, right? For a reason, right? Because we've been shit.
Hey, Glenn, The only positive thing
And
about
two
Arsenal right now is
results,
COVID-19
two
test.
results does not make things any better, mate. I'm sorry. Right? Get into 4th place, get into the top 4, and then I'll be happy, yeah? Until then, forget it.
Hey, Glenn.
I agree with you.
Arteta out! Out!
Yeah.
Hey, Glenn, the only positive thing right now is the COVID-19.
We used to be challenging for titles.
Relax.
We used to be challenging for fucking titles, right? We used to be challenging for titles. Now, right, we're sitting in 13th and going mad over a 1-0 win at Brighton. You must be fucking joking.
All right.
Oh, sorry, man.
Arsenal family.
Okay, fair enough.
If I hear that, trust the process.
Why do you have Why do you have to look backwards all the time? Why can't you just have a little bit of positivity? It's like we did this, we did that. Before I came on, I was gonna hang myself listening to you guys talk about bring back Gooner or whatever the hell.
Didn't say that.
The negative outweighs the positivity. That's the problem with Arsenal.
Yeah,
football,
exactly. Glenn, if you look forward, there's still no positivity, bro. There still isn't. There is no positivity at Arsenal anymore.
I know. Look, totally honest here. I understand people don't want to set themselves up for a letdown because they always do it to us. But I'm not saying we're even going to make a top 4 run. I'm just saying we've won 2 in a row. I don't care how we did it. And let's see what happens here. I thought everybody would be in a better mood. I was shocked when I came on here.
I'm in a great mood, Glenn.
I'm in a great mood being a Chelsea.
The positive thing is the COVID-19 tests that the Arsenal players have received.
I think we're the only unbeaten team in Europe, so let's be positive.
Yeah.
You guys, I think this is a cultural thing. You're all English.
Technically, Mikel Arteta has won more trophies than any other manager in that span.
I'm American.
You all like to fight with each other, or you call
the beat Chelsea trophy, the beat Brighton, the unbeaten in Europe.
Here we go.
Charity Shield.
I don't want no one arguing here. Let this guy come on and say his piece. Yeah. Here we go.
Hey,
big up all of you, man. Big up my boy DBS in the box.
My brother.
You're my brother, yeah? Come on, you're my boy DBS. Real one. Don't drink Corona, bro. It's bad for you. Hey, come on, let's liven this stream up. You lot are all depressed, bruv. Like, what's going on?
Well, Lee, I'm a Chelsea fan, mate. I'm a Chelsea fan, yeah?
We need to be positive, Lee. We need to be positive because we got 2 wins against 2 shit teams. It's fucking positive.
We won 5 trophies. Undefeated in Europe.
Doug, trust me, yeah? Right, the funny thing is, right, people always get this twisted, and I'm just going to say this, yeah, because I don't care. Right, I'm me, man, and Doug, you know me, bruv. You're my boy, hence why you got my phone number, yeah, right. But this is the thing: people go, "Oh, you're negative. You're negative." I'm actually positive because we smashed down a beautiful stadium. That Claude, you and I are all about this. We smashed down a beautiful stadium to be sold a dream and a process when we were actually at the top of the peak of the mountain anyway. And all that's happened over the last few years, since we've moved to that stadium, is our expectations have been lowered and lowered and lowered, right? And I want to win the league. How's that negative? I want Arsenal to deliver what Peter Hillwood told me in 2002 we were moving to that stadium for. We're now in 2021 in a couple of minutes, 22 minutes, yeah? That's like, come on, man. Seriously.
You're back in England. You're back in
England. And the thing for me is like, I remember when Peter Hillwood, bless him, he's dead now. Yeah. I remember when he said we're getting the funding for that stadium. It was 2002. We just won a double. Yeah. Then we went invincible. We moved to the Emirates. By the way, Stan Kroenke weren't involved at this point until 2007, a year after we moved to the Emirates. Yeah. And people can blame Kroenke all they like. Rubbish. Yeah. They knew what they were doing at that board when they first got that funding, right? And for me, when people sit and go, "Oh, you're negative," it's easy to get views when you're negative. Well, it ain't really, because it's easy to get views when you slag off every other team. And slag every other team off because at the end of the day, we're shit.
Yep, yeah? I agree with that.
managed, we've got shit players, we've got a shit owner, we've got shit balls, and we've got shit fans. Yeah, and until we and then the board will not get pressured by the owner. We accept that now because that's what it is. So as fans, I feel that we have to pressure the club. The problem is people like, I'll give you an example, yeah? I don't want to take over the whole stream as well, by the way. But today, for example, say Kolasinac goes on a 6-month loan deal. Our fans are going in the comments to his tweet, oh, the tank, once a Gooner, always a Gooner.
No, but now he's our best player in history. He's our best player.
He's
the best player in history.
I've seen Liam Brady today come out with comments about Mesut Ozil, which are nail on the head. Yeah, he is literally hit that nail so sweet, it's gone out of his arse. Yeah, it's not gone through the head, down his body and out his backside. Yeah? And all you get on Twitter, which isn't the fan base, it's the smallest platform out of all of them. It's smaller than TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest. But people seem to think that because it's the mouthiest platform, that it speaks for everyone. Well, it don't, because if that was the case, 30,000 would have been marching down Ormsey Road to get Wenger out. There was 400 people there. Yeah. And when Liam Brady's speaking, all you've got on that platform is little fucking idiots chatting shit about Mesut Ozil. Oh, he's the great. Oh, he's this. They don't even know who Liam Brady is. That ain't their fault. That's the club's fault. And that is the way our club has gone for 20 fucking years. And for me, I'm fuming. And people, and people say that I'm negative. No, I want this club to deliver what they told us in 2002. We were smashing that fucking stadium down for. Yeah?
Lee, what would make you happy as an Arsenal fan? Like, obviously, you made it very, obviously, but you made it very clear that you weren't interested in Arteta when he was appointed, and obviously you came on the terrace as well.
Nobody was.
Yeah,
big up terrace quite a lot as well.
As soon as I see you jump on, I was like, I recognise that hair.
Yeah, it's the hair, isn't it? It's the perm. They call it the perm. Yeah,
a decent manager in this.
Well, decent manager. But what I'm trying to get at is with Arsenal, they've got too many players that are just rotting there. I feel like you need to empty out your players, get rid of them, and just start from the bottom. If that means starting with the youth, do that, and then add some experience to it. Do you know what I mean?
Remind me your name again, bro. So I don't want to be rude.
Gem.
Ice Gem.
Yeah, Ice Gem. Call me Ice Gem, brother. That's what
come on, you asked me a good question. You said to me, what would make me happy? Right? Yeah. What I find funny, I'm going to come to the question real quick, yeah?
Before you carry on, Lee, I apologise, but apparently people are getting... It's not down to me. It's that people are getting thrown out because there's so many people trying to get on.
Yeah, he kept saying studio.
And people are being thrown out. But it's not my control. It's just people get thrown out. So
and I got blocked. I got blocked from the thing.
Well. It's because it's New Year. I think there's a lot of carry on going on in New Year.
No, come on. Yeah. But no.
Can we let Lee answer that question? Because I have a question for him also.
In answer to the right, I look at our squad and I've seen 11 players that this manager that we've got now has either re-signed to a new deal, i.e. Ceballos, Luiz, Martinelli, Saka, and Aubameyang. There's 5 players he's re-signed on his watch. 5 players. Yeah? Add into that the fact that on his watch, Cedric, Gabriel, Pablo Marie, Thomas Partey, Willian, and Runnison. That's now 11 out of 25 in his squad of his players, right? You add into that the fact that it fell on his lap the other day that he had to put Smith Rowe in. Aubameyang was injured, not fully fit. Martinelli comes in. Everyone's getting gassed about these kids. At the start of the season, they left it till deadline day to sign a player that we knew the buyout clause for over a year, and everyone got gassed. Everyone forgot about we care do you, because the fashionable thing to say was trust the process. In answer to your question, for me to be happy, I want Bellerin gone. He begged him to stay. I want Xhaka gone. He begged him to stay. They've both openly admitted that. Lacazette, I want him gone. Although I thought he was good in the first season Emery was here, he's been shocking ever since.
2 games don't make him to stay at the club.
And then if you add into the fact that we've signed William, which I thought was going to be a good signing, I thought he was decent at Chelsea. You Chelsea man were telling me, no, he's shit. I don't watch Chelsea.
Never did. I never did.
But when I watched him, I thought he was good. But I've tapped out on him. He's shit.
Willian's done nothing.
Lucy's dropped out the club. on his watch. Torreira bombed out on his watch. He sold our best goalkeeper on his watch. You've then got the Mesut Ozil thing, despite me not liking or rating Mesut Ozil, that's on his watch, and he's held his hands up and took that and said, I did that. He didn't. He's a fucking liar, right?
Yeah.
Then you add into the fact that Saliba situation, he said, well, he's not ready. When you add all of that up together, he's actually had more backing than Unai Emery did and Arsene Wenger did in his last 3 years at this club.
Yeah.
So in answer to your question, for me to be happy, he needs to be sacked. And the next manager that comes in needs to be an elite fucking manager. None of this, Jose, fucking he pushed Wenger. Shut up. Are we a proper club or are we a fucking nice football club?
Well, the joke of the year,
which is why we sold our soul and went and fucking built that stadium. They knew what they were doing. Back what you fucking told us you were going to do. We're nearly 20 years deep and we're not fucking here. We're not what it takes.
The whole joke of the matter is that we should have gotten Ancelotti and Arteta should have gone to Everton. That's the way it should have happened.
We were linked with Ancelotti.
We need someone with a pedigree of winning trophies. Go ahead, Glenn. I don't want to interrupt you.
No, you're not interrupting. I'm not. No, please, Lee. First of all,
Glenn, I've seen you on AFTV. You crack me up, bruv. I can't lie.
Glenn's like East Coast American Gooner friend.
Bruv, you're freaking better than Stella, bruv. I want what you've had, bruv, because you're hype. Are you in the wife's books tonight, or is she on your case, bruv?
Oh no, she's upstairs with a timer. Lee, first of all, shit, there you are. Lee, first of all, I reject that you just like to fight. You are realistic, and that's why you are successful. Second, I agree 100% with everything you said, so I'm not going to argue any of that. Yeah. All I'm asking you now.
There's a butt coming in a minute.
All I'm asking you now: Are you so disillusioned with everything that 2 wins in a row and a favorable schedule do not make you feel a little bit?
Burnley was a favorable schedule.
No. You know what, Glenn? Listen, people get this like misconstrued that like if Arsenal win, I get shit views. My views go up when Arsenal wins. So the quicker they fucking start winning games, I get the import of Banus.
Yeah.
In the apartment, bruv. Yeah, but like I just look at it and I think like, why is everyone gassed? And this is how I say about the fan base, because for me the fan base is the biggest problem. Because 2 wins and all of a sudden everything's forgotten. Granit Xhaka scored a great goal, fantastic, great, wicked free kick. I was there at Newcastle away when he scored a free kick from a similar position. Right. I wasn't there. I think Claude was there when he scored against Palace. What a free kick! But at the end of the day, this is what this club have done to us over years, and more fans have accepted it. So, for example, we've gone from playing at Highbury, winning doubles, going invincible, which pisses me off because for me in my lifetime that's the 5th best Arsenal title winning team I've seen. Double eclipses that, 89 eclipses that. The 91 team was like so fucking good, it was unbelievable. The 98 double winners better than the fucking invincible for me. And all we get right is, okay, we're moving from Highbury to the Emirates to compete. We go to the Emirates, we have a Wenger who lied through his fucking teeth to every single Arsenal fan and the globe, to the point where Gary Neville's sitting there going, well, they had to sell Van Persie, they had to sell Vieira, they had to pay for the stadium, which is bollocks. Stan Kroenke paid it off about 8 months ago, and refinanced it for his own personal gain, of course. But everyone got sucked into, oh, well, we had to sell our best players to pay the stadium, we can't compete. Then he comes out as manager and says, 4th is a trophy. Well, it fucking ain't, it's 3rd loser. That's not why we moved. Then we come out of the top 4 after 20 years in the top 4. Well, we never fucking won the Champions League, so it's irrelevant. Then when we get in the Europa League, it's we've won 3 FA Cups in his last 5 years. So even though we're not great, we still finish above Tottenham. Now we can't say that because they were catching us from 08 and everyone went, Tottenham's Day. So every fucking year it's gone down. Now it's, he inherited a mess, this manager. No, he fucking didn't. I'll tell you who inherited a mess. And listen, don't get it twisted. He should have been sacked. Unai Emery had Iwobi, Jenkinson, Lichtsteiner, Koscielny, Monreal, Petr Cech, Welbeck, and Mkhitaryan.
He bought Lichtsteiner, no? He bought Lichtsteiner.
Well, he got him on a free, but same difference, yeah? But the rest of them players, none of them are here now. None of them are here. So when Unai Emery got sacked, we sacked him and pulled the trigger after 3 games. He wanted Thomas Partey. He never got him. Yeah, he wanted Harry Maguire. Laugh as much as you want. Harry Maguire is not as bad as people say.
No,
he is.
Thank you. I agree. He needs to be next to better centre back.
He needs a proper.
You know what I find weird is that people were bigging up David Dean, and it was David Dean that sold
introduced it all.
Well, it was David Dean's son who was the fucking agent of Fabregas and all of these players. Yeah, so Dean built it up. He sold to the wrong guy, and then his son killed it. But for me, it's now, we finished 8th, but we won the FA Cup. Now we're sitting 13th, right, after 2 wins.
Shield.
That's not a fucking trophy. That's like soccer race.
That's a Turkish platter, mate. That's what I call that.
And now our fans are now going,
we're third in the second half of the league table.
Go Portland Timbers.
Our expectations have gone from being invincible, move into the Emirates Champions League final, to 4th is a trophy. Now we're not 4th, but we're winning 3 FA Cups in 5 years. We still won an FA Cup and I'll trust the process. No,
Lee, that's the fan base. Lee. That's the fan base. And I'll get this to you now. It's all the 12-year-olds. It's all the 12-year-olds and the young fans in your fan base.
Lawrence is in the chat. Lawrence, how are you, mate?
Yeah, afternoon from Los Angeles. So
LA in the building, baby.
Lee, real quick, because I've been wanting to say this for the last 5 minutes. Don't take Twitter too seriously.
I don't. I treat it as a shambles, which is what it is, mate. I have people on screens because they're fucking so highly strung. It's mad.
But just realize this: whenever you see something on Twitter that drives you mad, 22% of the world is on Twitter. Only 8% of the world is active. We're not looking at a large majority of people that are idiots.
Let me ask you a question.
You said that.
Are you part of the Rat Army yet?
Come on, Glenn. Answer that, Glenn.
Come on. Don't sit on the fence. You get splinters up your ass, brother. Nobody wants to do it. Come on.
I'm
Don't hide behind those Big Macs, Glenn.
Glenn, are you on a promise tonight, Glenn? You on a promise tonight?
All right, guys, stop. I just wanted to ask you a question.
Hey, Glenn, if you think Arteta, what has Arteta in your eyes done well? What has he really done well?
Nothing. Fuck all.
Beat Brighton.
The defense is slightly improved, and we won an FA Cup. That's all I can really say.
Can I say something? Can I say something though? As a United fan, all I'm gonna say is, because I'm near enough surrounded by Arsenal fans, I'll say this to you now. What Lee just said about the standard set, the manner in how you lot sign, the manner and the people that you do sign, and the manner and how far your club has actually fallen down. You lot are happy with top 4, and that's something I don't think you lot are gonna reach. And that's sadly because of your fan base and how much they gas up players that come into the team. Being reliant on kids and wanting kids in your team just shows how far the standards have dropped at Arsenal. That's facts.
You say that, but when George Graham came in, he invested. He did buy big players in from Steve Boldy, Dixon from Stoke, Winterburn from Wimbledon, but he invested in the youth as well. And he got the balance right. And this is the thing. This is what we're saying now. Get the balance right. We're not saying all youth. We're saying get the balance right. There are good players in our youth system we can use.
Absolutely. Your experienced players are letting you down.
But the experienced players, the substitutes are on the same level as your starting 11. Literally, your substitutions are near the same level as your starting 11.
He's begged that's him.
Lee. Also, I can't remember if you actually mentioned.
I'll be back in a minute, lads.
Mustafi's contract is ending, and apparently he's begged in to stay. So this
just spin him. Just spin him. You don't need him. I don't get your
people can sit
you know that.
and say like, I'll give an example. Diego Costa, Atletico. 6 months left on the deal. See you later. Mutual agreement. Bye. You and Higuain. Mutual agreement. Fuck off. We've got Mesut Ozil sitting there on 18 million fucking pound a year. He ain't interested in football. He's the biggest football Twitter account out there. Yeah, he's a cheerleader. Now he's
he has his brand. He's selling his brand.
Why can't they just terminate his contract, Lee? I don't get it. There's no point
pay
in fucking playing anyway. Rip it up in front of his face.
Terminate his contract. You have the fan base having a meltdown.
I've got more
Everyone wants
question.
creativity.
Can I ask this important question?
Go on, Daniel. Evening, mate. Hope you're well.
What is this so-called process that everybody keeps talking about?
Process. It's a PROcess, bro. It's PROcess.
Hope you're well, Lee. Hope you're well, mate.
I'm good, man.
Can I ask a question?
Sorry, Laura. Go on, mate. Carry on.
Yeah. If Mikel Arteta has to go, then shouldn't Edu go as well? Because he's more.
Yeah.
Of course, he needs to go.
And Vinay. I can go back to the.
What does Vinay do? What does Vinay do?
Exactly.
Still sofas, bruv, and he's black. Do you know man's same age as me? Look how fucked he is, and look how fresh I look. Man looks, bruv, I thought he was 50.
That's because you're in Spain, Lee. That's why you live in life.
I'm in bruv. It's -3.
I got a question real quick.
Why do you live in the Costa del Sol?
You can't complain.
Oh, look at this guy. Look at this same age as me.
Did anyone see the article like Thierry Henry said Arsenal changed their style as soon as we signed Fabregas and we started building our style around Fabregas? Didn't he come out and say something like that a couple of days ago?
That's been known since Fabregas came in back in the day. Literally, Wenger even admitted, he saw the Barcelona ethos and thought that was the way to go. And if Fabregas came from Barcelona, he thought that was the way to go to Premier League and win the title. But because he was so obsessed with doing it like that, he didn't want to change it when it weren't working.
Can I just say as well? It's 4 minutes to 2021. If anyone's interested.
Who's already in 2021? I'm in the future.
It's not the same. No, there's no crowd.
It's only 4 o'clock here.
He's doing New Year now.
It's only 4 o'clock.
I'll tell you what's a blessing to Arsenal though, having Martinelli back. For me, him and Saka are your two best players. For me, as a Chelsea fan watching in, like they set the tone. They play for the game. You know what I mean? Like everyone else, like Xhaka. I keep saying Xhaka needs to go. Absolute dog breath. David Luiz, Bellerin. I don't even know why Bellerin's even allowed to play. You've got Maitland-Niles. Put Maitland-Niles.
Let me ask you this, as rival fans, not Arsenal fans, but the rival fans in it, If you had to pick one player that sums up Arsenal Football Club over the last decade, who would it be that's a current Arsenal player? Who would it be? One player to sum up Arsenal as they are as a football club in the last decade that's a current player.
I'd say Xhaka. I think you say Bellerin, but I'd say Xhaka.
Mustafi.
Hector Bellerin.
This is where we're at. Yeah, this is where we're at. Me personally, I'd pick Bellerin or Ozil. Overpaid, overrated, overhyped, but he's won a World Cup or he's won three FA Cups. Who gives a fuck? Messi and Ronaldo have not won a World Cup. Are they shit? No, they're not.
No.
Trophies do not define the player. Mustafi has won a World Cup. That's a fucking scandal.
Scam.
Yeah. Messi and Ronaldo are never going to win one, and that fucker's won one. Giroud's won one, and he didn't score a goal and played every minute of every fucking game, and he's won a World Cup. I'm sorry, that's a disgrace. You've got players like fucking Johan Cruyff, Eusebio, fucking Ruud Gullit, fucking Messi, Ronaldo, never won a World Cup. That's a disgrace.
But Lee, the question is, do they have Xhaka Boom in them?
Do you know what? Do you know what? Every time I see Xhaka, I just see Kante's face up, and I think,
not just eyes.
Our fan base is more fucked than the club itself.
How do you feel? How do you feel about you were linked to Hakim Ziyech as well, and you lost in that battle as well? Something that you need a lot of. If you haven't got any creativity in your team, other than barring Saka, I would have gone for Ziyech. From what I heard, he actually went over to you guys as well. Like, I'm not joking.
But this is why I get the ump, right? Because people sit there and they say, we're getting top 4 when we sign Partey and Gabriel. We've got a spine. Soon as we go on a losing streak, it's the owner's fault. Well, the owner, as a Chelsea fan, you will know this, Arsenal have spent in the last 6 seasons more than Chelsea. Fact. Yeah,
Yeah,
in the last 2 years or 3
We're
years,
second on net spend. We're second on net spend.
yeah,
in
Arsenal in the last
3 years.
3 years, only behind Man United in world football on net spend. Yeah,
Yeah.
that ain't the owner's fault. People go, oh, but he needs to put money in. Why does he? We're self-sufficient. We didn't want to be the Chelsea sugar daddy. I remember them days. Oh, we're classy Arsenal. We don't want to we don't need a sugar daddy. Well, now you realise we do. What? Because Wenger cocked it up for a decade.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everyone!
Happy New
Year,
everybody! Happy New Year to the Brits.
Fucking hell, the fireworks are going off like crazy round here. Jesus.
New Year to the Brits.
Happy New Year to the Brits. Happy New Year to the Brits. Happy New Year to the Brits.
Can anyone hear that? Jesus Christ.
I got 8 more hours.
May I ask, are they doing anything in the UK? Times Square they're just setting
Everything's on lockdown, Glenn.
Jesus Christ. Those fireworks are mad.
Are you New York? Are you New York?
Are people allowed to go out and celebrate tonight in the UK?
I'm not.
No.
Wait, Jets or Giants? Jets or Giants?
Why do you think we're stuck in here talking to you, Glenn?
This is another thing. This is another.
The worst thing is, my dogs are going crazy because they don't like fireworks. They just go mad.
Just half asleep. It's mine that don't like it. Yours is curled up asleep snoring.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
You're getting yelled at.
Yeah, big up the wife. That's my wife.
You're in trouble, mate.
I got to live with for 2021 and 2020.
You're in massive trouble, mate.
Oh dear.
That's too funny. I'm sorry. Whose wife was just yelling at them? That's too funny.
That's mine, Glenn. Mine, Glenn.
Oh, okay. Your wife, who always sounds like she's on a megaphone. I just noticed.
I tell you what, Glenn, mate. I tell you what, mate. She don't need a microphone.
Yeah, just going back to the Arsenal thing, we were talking about Vinay and all that. I've been saying for the last few weeks now, even longer, Vinay needs to fuck off. Get him off. Get David O'Leary in. Someone who fucking bleeds the fuck. We need Arsenal men, not just footballing men. We need Arsenal men in this fucking club. David O'Leary. Mark Overmars has said he's leaving Ajax at the end of the summer. Get him fucking in. He knows more in that role that Edu's doing than what Edu does.
But we have Donadu. We don't need anyone.
Fuck's sake, man. Jeez.
We have the best people, according to the people who also say that we have the worst squad in the league.
You have not got the worst squad in the league. You've not got the worst squad in the league. Everyone, listen. I get bantered regularly, yeah, because I'm a young fan. I'm from London, and I'm a Manchester United fan. Yeah? They tell me I don't know anything about football, and they say, "Yeah, Maguire's this, you know, Fred's this, and Bruno's this, and all this shit." Then they compare their midfielders to ours. Like, as soon as you lot beat us 1-0, it was El Nini's better than Fred. Gabriel's better than Maguire.
Oh, your bench the other day when you played Leicester, I think it was. Was it Leicester?
Yeah, Leicester.
When you played Leicester the other day, your bench of midfielders was better, or your bench in total. Your bench was better than our starting 11, right? And this is what fucks me off, right? Is we overrate fan base. Look at this guy giving it old land side, bro. Yeah, let's come with nah. That's how we were going when Giroud was coming on to score against us, mate. Let's load up Giroud.
Oh, fuck, I remember that.
Lee, let me ask you something. Hypothetically, you are the owner of Arsenal right now. I mean, this minute.
If Arsenal keep winning, I could maybe make enough money to buy him.
What would you do?
Apparently, I love money.
YouTube 2 more losses to profit off of.
All right, quiet. Lee, what would you do?
If I was the owner of Arsenal, I would sack Vinay and put O'Leary in, which is something I said I'd do. Overmars, yes. I'd go and get Ralph Hasenhüttl. Go and get Ralph.
Right now. You're talking right now.
Yeah, right now. Sack Vinay. Bye-bye. Go back to DFS and sell your Italian sofas, bro. Edu, don't flick them kangaroo burgers and smoke a cigar, bro, because you're probably, yeah? Take your Brazilian fucking pals with you, apart from Gabriel Martinelli, they can play. Yeah? Then I'd go and get Ralph Hasenhüttl. He would come.
Why Hasenhüttl?
Because he'd come. He's.
Lee,
Let
him finish.
Hasenhüttl would come. Number one, we're a massive football club. Regardless of how shit we are a big draw. And this is what, when people sit there and go, oh, but you trust this board to fucking make the right decision. Well, hang on, you trusted the board with a process, mate. Don't talk to me. Yeah, you trusted the board with fucking signing this person and that person and told me trust the process, you're negative. So don't give me any bullshit about, oh, do you trust the board to do this? You trusted a process, right, which involves us being 13. So Hasenhüttl, he plays the youth, he plays attractive football. He's punching above his weight with Southampton in terms of where they are. I know they're not miles ahead of us, and I know the league's very cramped in terms of like 6 points separates 8 teams or something stupid. But he plays decent football. He recruits the youth. He wouldn't cost a fortune. And I think that he's got the best out of players like Kyle Walker-Peters. Danny Ings has been a revelation since he's been there. Vestergaard at centre-back has turned into a fucking G. Yeah, Ward-Prowse, he's got better and better since he's been there. Che Adams, with Danny Ings up front, has turned into a good player. By the way, he's better than Lacazette. Yeah, come on, he's got a tune out of him. Then you've got players. Then you've got another player there. What's his fucking name? What's the midfielder's name? Redmond. Yeah. When Redmond came on against us, Maitland-Niles at that point for me was our man of the match. As soon as Nathan Redmond come on, Jesus fucking Christ, he turned into a Ronaldinho, brother. It was Nathan Ronaldinho. It was mad. He sent Maitland-Niles back to fucking Hale End. So for me, I would give him the job. I'd go with Overmars because Overmars is a club legend. He's won it, seen it, he's done it. Yeah. Then I'd go with O'Leary. And I've seen a lot of people say to me like, oh, but he doesn't know the marketing side or the sales or the commercial side. Irrelevant.
No, he loves to come. He's asked.
When you look at
can I ask you a question, Lee? Who would you get at the head of
as their top boy, and then they've got fucking legends all the way down? That's who we're supposed to be moving into.
106 my time.
Get rid of Bellerin, bench him. Get him in the summer. Get rid of Xhaka, bench him. Play Joe Willock, play fucking Ainsley Maitland-Niles, play fucking whoever you want. Just get rid of him. Put Saliba in the team. Yeah, put Balogun, and that's a big draw as well, by the way.
Are they not selling Saliba? I thought they were.
Balogun has to be signed up. We let that boy go. That's enough Serge Gnabry. But that's what I'd do, bruv, in answer to your question.
Can I ask you a question, Lee? Who would you get up to head up the recruitment department?
Do you know what I'd do? Real talk. I'd go to either Southampton or Leicester, probably Leicester, and just fucking nick every single one of their scouts. Yeah, I'll pay whatever it takes. You say, yeah, there's £25 million. We're having the fucking lot.
If the tiering with the scouts is shit as well, that literally just like what you said earlier, just proves that Arsenal don't know what to do anything at the moment.
Who do Arsenal buy?
Sorry, young man, what's your name?
Ads, man.
Ads. This is the thing, yeah. If you got David O'Leary and Mark Overmars as your negotiating team, that carries a lot more fucking weight than Edu. This is the same Vinay who did a fucking commercial deal with a car company that don't fucking exist.
Wait, did that actually happen?
Yeah,
It actually happened.
It happened.
Fucking Edu's a clown, mate. Edu is the biggest fucking fraud.
Thank you, Daniel.
Do you believe the talk about Edwin van der Sar coming to Arsenal?
See, Van der Sar's another one. Van der Sar, take him because if you Ajax as well, right? The one thing I like about Leicester and not Leicester after Gem, but they don't rip you off when you want to buy them. Whereas Leicester will pull your pants down for 80 million from Maguire, 50 odd million for Chilwell.
We weren't cheated.
Southampton do that. Yeah, Southampton will sell you players cheap. Yeah, Ajax will sell fucking Zajic. What a baller, bro. We got offered him for 26 million and said,
yes, Terry, go on, lad.
Hold up. Right, Terry,
Hello, mate. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy
dude.
New Year.
I'm surprised you didn't come with that flamenco dancing and fucking Arteta in, bruv.
Hey, Terry, how are you doing, Terry?
I'm really good, thank you, everyone. Really good. Hope you're all well. Happy New Year to everyone.
Happy New Year, Terry.
Happy New Year, Terry.
My Christmas present come true, didn't it?
4 o'clock out here.
What's that?
I said, obviously,
4
my
o'clock.
Christmas present come true because Arteta's still here, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, don't worry.
Don't start that again.
Hey, Terry,
Can
Terry, are you the cheerleader for the Arteta Ing Brigade?
No, we can't forget the gal or whatever. The gal or whatever. his name is.
Terry sounds like me with Chelsea at the moment. I've got so many Chelsea fans currently about Lampard out, and I'm sitting there just knocking it away, just literally cutting it. No, I'm not Lampard in. I'm not Lampard out. I just don't think he's had enough time. Do you know what I mean? And I'm just arguing with them about it, but they're just so reactionary.
Let me ask you this then.
Can I just say,
do you think Ancelotti had enough time, or Conte, or AVB, or anyone else that's been in there? Do you think they had enough time? Because the way you lot shoot from the hip, you've been the most successful team in the last 10 years in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Right? And that's because your fans demand it, because they've grown up on success. We've missed a whole generation of kids growing up, that are fucked off to Chelsea to support them. We have. We've missed a whole generation, bro.
The problem with Chelsea fans is they're too ruthless.
Whereas you lot are shooting, going bang. No, you're
but Lee,
it's too ruthless.
The problem you got with that is it worked. It has worked for Chelsea, and we've been spoiled. Let's be serious. Roman Abramovich has spoiled us, and that's the problem. We're all spoiled little kids, and I keep saying it to all the Chelsea fans. You're all fucking spoiled. The truth is this: last season we had a team without Eden Hazard, who we sold on, which I'm glad we did at the time and got the money for him, because look at him now; it's absolutely shocking, right? And we had Mason Mount.
Figures at me.
Well, there you go, Mason Mount.
If he would have stayed at Chelsea, he would have been good.
Mason Mount and Tammy Abraham leading our line going into last season. Now, none of these fuckers predicted us finishing in the top 4. Lampard done that with the current squad that we had and a match ban. Do you know what I mean? He goes into this season and gets given £259 million to go and buy players. Maybe not all the players that he wants, but certain players. I don't think he wanted Havertz, but I do think he wanted Timo Werner. So we bought him in, whatever. And then they expect instant success like that with a manager that's only had 2 years experience as a manager, who's still learning in my eyes on the job. Now, whose fault is that? If you're going to moan about Lampard, whose fault is that for appointing him? Roman Abramovich. Do you know what I mean? And this is the problem I've got at the moment with Chelsea fans. I'm saying to them, it's a system thing. It's not going to happen when it's not. He's not fucking. He's not Jose Mourinho. He's not Ancelotti. He's not Conte. He's not. Do you know what I mean? He's not that type of manager.
Let me ask you a question about Werner, because I see so many man cussing Werner saying fucking finding finding Timo. Right, Timo Werner scored more goals than any of our strikers this season, so I don't know why we're all laughing. You know what I'm saying, he's actually only. I think he's scored half the amount of goals our whole team have scored this season. Right?
He's more out of mark too, though, isn't he?
Wasting him.
No, he's not.
On the left.
He's not.
Playing him on the left because he can't dribble, bruv. I've watched him against Everton, against us, and against Wolves. Yeah, that boy is like Aubameyang. He cannot fucking dribble.
Yeah, but then don't put him on the wing then.
Vardy and Aubameyang and Werner. Put him behind, ruthless. One-on-one goal. Yeah,
but that's what they're about. Movement and pace. Same as Aubameyang. Movement and pace. You're asking him to get the ball, defend and dribble up the end of the pitch and take players on and knock a ball in. That's not his job. That's not his game. Play
left wing back like Aubameyang, bro.
Yeah, it's fucking pisses me off. It really pisses me off.
Imagine the danger. Just imagine the danger you lot could oppose when you play Werner up front as a striker and you play Kai Havertz.
That's why we bought him.
Behind him. That's what you put him in for, and that literally put pressure on any defense, no matter if it's the best fucking defense or what. Like, all your fan base are like, "Oh, it's Frank's fault. He's inexperienced." Those prats need to shut up a pattern and understand that that guy that actually brought him in and appointed him in the first place, he's the one who's put all this pressure on Frank, who's only been in a managerial role.
It wasn't the guy; it was the bird that was flopping him out.
Can I also interject as well? Right now,
That Maria, she's flopping him out, bro. How are you getting fucking Timo to Werner Burner for 50 mil, bro? How are you flopping him out and getting fucking?
What's that say? Claude, I can't read that.
Whatever fuck her name is, bro. Yeah, she must be flopping him out, bro.
Of course she is.
Can I interject, please?
He's shit. You've been loaning him out for 3 years. You're getting 35 million.
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Could I
We're good at that. We're good at that, Lee. You really have done it with David Luiz as well.
That's flopping him out.
Can I just read this super chat here? This super chat. It says, Jem, the reason Chelsea are in bad form.
Marina, that's the bird. She's flopping.
Marina crossed Maldini, not lending Bakayoko to Milan AC. How much is Dallot price tag? Lee spent the bag on the Arsenal pair. Cheers, many blessings in the new year. What's the Lee spent the bag?
What? I'm baffed. What's saying?
What the fuck is that, man?
I don't understand.
Can I ask Lee a question? Can I ask Lee a question?
Go on.
This Nigerian who says he's going to buy Stan.
Oh, he's chatting shit.
Dan,
yeah.
You don't believe it?
No, he's
you don't.
He's been saying for 5 years he's buying us. He's chatting shit. If you're going to buy us, fucking pay the money.
Yeah. Can I also interject about Chelsea?
It's Dan Goder.
At the minute, Chelsea are just doing crosses, not playing to the depth a bit of a Werner, playing ball behind the defense, which he's best at with using his pace. But for some reason, Frank Lampard's not putting Giroud up front since you've been been crossing the whole season.
They're spamming it. You see, when FIFA 20 or FIFA 21 put a patch on the game, we're crossing OP, right? And you're a Man City fan, I know this, bruv, You're a Man City fan, so you've got De Bruyne just spamming crosses. He don't even look, bruv. He just fucking whips. You've now got Reece James just fucking spamming fucking cross, X or triangle, whatever the fuck button is, just spam cross, bruv. But do you know the one thing I'll say, right? I said this to them, like my missus old man is a Wolves fan. He watched the game against Tottenham the other night. But I've said this for about a year or two now, There's only about 4 or 5 players in this league that can actually cross a fucking ball. How can you not cross a ball? How can you not cross that? Adama Traore. Oh my god. Any cunt tells me that he's any good. I'm sorry. You stop Alex Iwobi.
It's just pace merchant.
Wait, can I just say, at one point he was told to be 70 million.
Andy Herbert in the chat, by the way. I don't know. I did try to send you the link. I don't know if you got it, Anthony, but
I'm many people here tonight. Anyway, mate. I'm going to share my message.
No, it's all right. No, but I did try to say, but there's so many on here. And by the way, it's not me pushing people off tonight. YouTube are doing that. I don't know what's going on with this.
Lee, can I ask you a question, Lee?
What? Can I just read this super chat?
What
a new year this is. Lee Gunner versus Terry Part 2. Terry's not saying anything, is he?
I ain't got a chance to, have I?
Come on.
I ain't going to be rude and come on and just start taking over the channel. You know what I mean? These people have spent their time on here. Do you know what I mean? So
let Daniel say what he wanted to ask me.
I want to ask you, right? What's your thoughts on Aubameyang? Because I've seen a lot of people saying sell Aubameyang because he's out of form. But I wanted to know what your thoughts on Aubameyang was, because I think he's going to come back into form. But
he's a rip-off.
What do you think?
I think that's what he is.
I think
Conju.
I think Arsenal fans are very reactionary, and I don't think it helps the fact that Arsenal Twitter account tweet out posts of El Neni pressing the midfield at Old Trafford and make that's great. That's your fucking job, mate. They then showed Martinelli doing it against Chelsea the other day to the goalkeeper. That's your fucking job, mate. Why are you making that seem like that's something out of the ordinary and that's special? The best team in the fucking league are Liverpool, and their front three do it constantly. Man City do it constantly. Bayern Munich do it constantly. The best teams do it. Barcelona, Real Madrid. So for me, Aubameyang's not a left winger. I don't want to see him at left wing back tackling fucking whoever it is on the right wing for them.
But to be fair, the reason he's been put up front though, so I don't know.
But at the same time, he's got fucking dead Granit Xhaka who ain't got a footballing brain. Granit Xhaka's Albanian for dead. There was a ball the other day. There was a ball the other day that Bellerin had. Somebody put the still picture up of it today. There was a ball where Aubameyang's on the shoulder of the last defender, and Bellerin's got no one near him. He's cut inside. Just whip that ball in, bang, you're in. There was another one where Granit Xhaka had a straight pass down the middle. And people are sitting there going, oh, but it's on his right foot. Bro, you're on 100 grand a week.
Yeah, but Lee, this is why you got Danny Ceballos, bro. This is what you
That's
got
why
him
he's
back.
on
He's
50K.
meant to be your playmaker, playing spreading
Can I
it
just-
left, right,
Mate,
centre.
Can
I
also
tell you
say,
what,
can I?
that is why Lee's on 50K, because fucking he reads players like about Bellerin, because he is so shit. So
Mate.
that guy cares more about his hairdo than his fucking footballing skills.
Just quickly, sorry, Ricardo, we missed his super chat earlier on, and he's a big part of this channel. We always contribute. Ricardo, just for you, because I know you won't be able to sleep tonight without me saying it. I'm sorry.
I apologise to my coach, Unai.
Exactly. I apologise to Henry just so that you can go to sleep tonight, okay? It means nothing to me whatsoever, but just so that you can go to sleep tonight, mate.
Did you read the other one from Geo and DVS as well, yeah?
No.
Yeah, they did.
You know, there's another way to do that. On your creator studio, yeah, go to monetization and then go to supers, refresh the page, click see more, and it'll bring them all up anyway, mate. That's why I always have that page open. It's when I'm on a bad waffling one, which is pretty I miss loads, so I always go back and check. Listen, I'm
You
gonna
guys are legends, man.
because my little mate, my daughter, she's still awake. Bless her.
Oh, look at this. What a thing. Oh, God.
Chris,
Thank
mate.
you very much.
Brilliant, mate.
Oh, brilliant. Claude, Terry, £50. Terry Diesel, you've done brilliant with all the hard work on your channel and a good crew following you. Happy New Year. Oh,
And a happy New Year.
Bring it on. To be honest, I'm just a side part. The other two really do all the work here.
Oh, come on, Claude.
Did you just call yourself a side chick? Did you just call yourself a side chick?
I think he did.
You're being too modest, Claude. You're being too modest.
No, exactly. We're a threesome, Claude, and that's how it will always be.
No, I fucking don't know what you lot get up to behind closed doors, mate. Come on. Come on.
Well, pick up, Chris. Thank you so much for that 50. Oh, that's very nice of you, mate.
Did you read Gio's one, didn't you? You read Gio's.
Yeah.
Did you read DVS? Happy New Year. Cheers, lads. Blessings.
Thank
Pick
you,
up you
thank you so
DVS
much.
boy, that was the guy that was on a minute ago, the American guys from Portland. Yeah, I know Americans don't like Portland Americans. They say it's a fake place and all that bollocks, yeah. But it's not. He's actually a G, bruv. But yeah, I'm going to bounce in 2 minutes. I appreciate you having me on, as always. And yeah, man, a new year.
Look, Ricardo, don't tell anyone, but Mikel's already here, mate. He's here with me celebrating, so don't worry, mate.
Don't worry, man's fully losing himself up as we speak, bruv.
Hey, Lee.
Go on. Give some. Anyone want to say anything? Go on.
Claude, I'm going to shoot, bro. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it a lot. And
thank you so much for coming on, and good luck with your new channel, by the way.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Happy New Year to you guys.
What's your channel called?
GNA TV.
Tweet me, I'll tag it out on my community page.
I appreciate it, bro. Take care of yourself, yeah? Have a good one. Take care. See you later.
You got Man City, ain't you?
Yeah, don't worry about us, bro.
3 points behind you. 3 points behind you.
I don't want to hear
not take place.
Have you heard the slack have you heard the crap I've been giving the Arsenal fans on the terrace? They're coming for me. Like, I'm hoping that we believe in. If you guys catch us, I'm getting it.
Fans will pick the lowest out of the top 6 teams, like Chelsea are right now, and go, oh, but we're only 6 points behind Chelsea. What about Liverpool who are top? Mate? Why don't we look at them?
Yeah.
We're coming for you, mate.
That game may not take place this weekend, Chelsea Man City.
I
think
they've been cleared of COVID anyway, the Man City players. So I don't know.
Apparently, Kyle Walker had a party in London. Yeah, it's all kicked off, isn't it?
Yeah, I heard it.
These English rats are fucking mad.
Sancho apparently flew over and all. Sancho.
Yes, Sancho got a private.
They should get deducted points for that. Man City should get deducted points because that's
they
their team.
Money.
Guys, see you later on. Yeah, take care of yourselves. Have a good one.
Keep up
Take
the good work, on the football.
Appreciate it, bro.
Well,
Wait, did you read the super chat from Neftali?
Yeah, Neftali's my boy. Do you know what? You see Neftali? You see this guy? My first ever member on my channel, I texted him, you were around to come on Cool's thing. He was like, I'm out with the families. He's in New Jersey. Jews.
Lee, you've got to stay on, mate. We've got a real character coming on here, mate.
Oh, bro, can I stay on? Claude wants me on.
Happy New Year, Gunners!
All right, Nippon.
Right, let me go. Claude,
How you doing, son?
Continue.
How are you?
Like, lads, I gotta go as well, yeah? Right.
Yeah, I'm just working on my YouTube channel, innit?
Can I just
I'm on 83 subscribers, aiming for 100. Shout me out.
Big up to you, Nippon Gama. You're my guy. Big up to you, my buddy.
Nippon, mate, listen to me, mate. Can I just do this super chat? Cheers and happy New Year, Lee and Claude. Keep up the great content. Wishing everyone a happy. Oh, it's gone. Sorry, gone.
Yeah, wishing everyone a happy New Year.
Stage 1 of the process.
Happy and healthy and Gooner 2021. Come on, Arsenal. What's that? Tell us. Need to be.
Arteta.
Oh, Tetas. Oh, yeah, all right. Again.
Charlie, you must be on that mad fucking. I don't know what they sell in New York.
Unbeaten, right?
He's
going to get 3 wins together. And then we're on 22. Arteta. Oh, you'd be lucky.
Hey, Claude, I'm going to bounce off and FaceTime my daughter. I'll be back in about 10, yeah?
All right, then, mate. That's all right. Say happy New Year.
Big up to all you guys. I'll be back in 10. FaceTime the little one.
Lee, I won't be here. I'll see you soon, yeah?
Nice one, Terry.
Lee.
Right, I'm a bit boys. I gotta go as well.
Lee, I have a question.
Lee. Go on.
What do you think of like the Instagram accounts that have like 200,000 followers on Instagram? They're putting out the same Arsenal ads for Nerf and stuff like that on their Instagram.
Oh, bro, good luck to them, man. Yeah, good luck to all of them, brother. If they're getting paid for it, well done. Yeah, it's simple as that. Yeah, good luck to them. At the end of the day, people can sit there and cuss me off for, oh yeah, fucking like, you're spreading negativity, you're profiting off a loss. There's one thing I'll say about that. Yeah, simple, easy answer to that. Arsenal better start fucking winning then. Ain't my problem, is it? End of the day, I ain't in charge of the results, right? And when I go live an hour and 10 minutes before the kickoff. How do I know what the result's going to be? You know? And at the end of the day, yeah, anyone who knows this, and Ryan, you'll know this because I heard you say you're going through the monetization process.
Yeah, and I was going to apologise actually because we've had our little beef at the beginning of last year. So apologising.
What it is, right? Like I got monetized inside 2.5 months. I had the subs after I think 48 hours of putting this channel out, but I didn't have the watch time hours. And Ryan, you're telling this, man, it's fucking hard to get the
it's fucking a ball ache. It's a massive ball ache.
Yeah, real talk, yeah. And I'm not trying to boast. I ain't a big head. I don't care, bruv. Yeah. But at the end of the day, yeah, people watch my channel because I'm entertaining. Yeah. The fact that I get paid off of the back of it, yeah, it's down to my fucking graft. And you'll know this better than anyone running a channel. And so will you, Claude and Terry and Daniel. Yeah. And you guys that have just set channels up will know this. Yeah. Trust me.
Below 100 subscribers.
Yeah, trust me. Let me just say this. Yeah. Trust me. Right. To get a channel up to 54K nearly inside 25 fucking months and have 21 million views that and do it full time. I'm in 0.05% of content creators. There's
Can I say this?
33 million. Let me just say this before I bounce here. There's 33 million full-time YouTubers, or sorry, YouTube accounts that are content creators. Yeah, right. There's 12 million. Yeah, sorry, there's not 12 million. There's about fucking 5, 6, 7 million that do it. Yeah, as a little. Oh, it's a bit of pocket change. I'm in the 0.05% that do it full time and make a full time living out of it. To do that inside 2 years is fucking. I did it inside 6 months. Yeah, I set it up full time. So they like.
Man, you're grinding the content like Chris Brown grinds Rihanna. Do you know what I mean? Like seriously.
Well,
can I just say something before I go quick? Can I say something before I go quick? Yeah, right. I want to say something to you, Lee, mate. Listen, right. You're a big influencer, mate. And you know what?
Can I just cut you off right there? I fucking I hate that word, influencer. Yeah, I'm not an influencer because that for me, that word, and I'm not having a go at you. Yeah, I hate it when Sky Sports introduced expressions as an influencer. Yeah, that particular word, influencer, suggests that anyone who follows that person is thick as shit and they're influenced by that person. Yeah, I'm just an Arsenal fan with an opinion and I put it out there. And people might like it, they might not like it. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch it. But people do watch it, even though they don't like it, because they just want to hate, like the cunt I just blocked. He must have set up about 50 different accounts, yeah? That guy's not being a hater, he's a fan, bro. Yeah? But go on, sorry, man, go on.
What I'm going to say is, right, before I go...
You're living rent-free in his head, Lee.
Come on, I should
What I'm
try.
going to say to you is, yeah, because obviously Jem, who was here before, he's my partner. We run a channel together, yeah? And obviously I'm a United fan, he's a Chelsea fan, right? We literally just set it up. And you're a really big, you're a good content creator, man. You do this shit. You do it, you don't just do it for clicks, man. You do it for yourself. You're just voicing your opinion, man. And I'll say this right now. You're a big inspiration to people, brother. Don't give up now. Terry and Claude, same with you, man. Everyone here.
Do you know what? I really rate that, bruv. Yeah, you got a channel?
Yeah, I'm with Jem, man. We're partners.
Okay, all right. Tweet me, bruv. I'll plug your channel. Yeah, you must know Dammy and Matisse and all that lot, innit?
Yeah, Lee.
Nippon, 1 second, bruv. 1 second, yeah. Right. Let me just say this, yeah. Right. People sit there and think that, like, I'll give you an example, yeah. People sit there and go, "You're negative all the time. You're this. You profit off a loss, bruv. I profit every fucking day because it's free to upload to YouTube. Yeah. My Wi-Fi bill on StreamYard cost me 100 quid a month, if that, 80 quid a month. Anything after 80 quid a month, I'm profiting, yeah. Right, and I'm not a show off. I'm not flashy, bruv. I'm sitting here in Primark fucking jogging bottoms, bruv. I'm sitting here in fucking like little. I don't care. The only shit I spend money on, I didn't even spend it. Wifey did it, yeah. Is Arsenal gums, bruv. I ain't a flashy designer prick, yeah. The gaff I live in Spain, I could have easily moved out of there and gone and got a fat villa because that's what I want to do. But I thought, you know what? It's cheap to stay where I'm staying. I'll stay for another year, even though it's not quite what I want and it's a bit below what I'm used to in England. I'm going to stay there because it's 500 euros a month and it's perfect location. Yeah, because I'll graft for the next year. Bruv, people don't understand, yeah, and you'll find this when you build your channel up, which I'm sure you will, yeah. People don't understand how fucking hard it is. I used to knock on doors for 2 hours a day, bruv, yeah? 2 hours a day. Yeah, I used to earn 60 to 100 grand a year knocking for 2 hours a day. Yeah, right. I'm not saying I'm earning that now because I ain't. Yeah, but it takes a big plunge to do this full time, and not many people have got the bollocks or the audacity or the fucking know-how or the whatever to do it. Yeah, and when you do it, like fucking listen, literally touch wood. Yeah, I did that job for 20 years. That's why I take social media as a fucking joke, because most of these clowns on social media, like the geezer I've blocked 6 times already in your chat, who's got fuck all better to do on New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Don't worry, Lee, man. Worry about the people that care.
Do you think these people, I watch The Social Dilemma, that guy I've just blocked, right? They need that dopamine release. So they need their daily fix of Lee Gunner, yeah? Right? And 1 second, Claude. Sorry, 1 second, I'm done, yeah?
No, it's just I'm telling people to move on.
They will still come and watch me and they will still chat shit. All they're doing is building my dreams and where I'm getting to quicker because they hate me. So my missus said to me earlier, why aren't you watching Emmerdale with me? I fucking like Emmerdale. So I was sitting watching Turkish. Yeah. But these people don't like me, but they'll come and watch me. Yeah. Oh, you're making my life better, bruv. And you'll find
exactly,
that.
Bruv. You know, they just do it to themselves.
Don't like, and it's how you deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Sorry, can I just? Sorry, this pays my bills. Sorry, boys. Happy New Year to everyone. Keep safe. We have a vaccine now. A few months staying safe in the NHS and follow the government advice and get back to normal life and meet friends and family. Thank you, Dinesh. Very kind of you, mate. Thank you so much. I'll be back. Another one here. Another one here from the Winter Surfer. Happy New Year, guys. Thank you for giving people a voice and taking them on. Thank you so much for your support, Winter Surfer.
Yeah, come on, he's a real one.
Thank you so much. Have I done this one? No, I've done that one. Right. All right, so yeah.
Terry and Claude, thank you.
Who you got the weekend? Who have you got the weekend? Man United. Sorry.
Claude, I'm bouncing. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Yeah.
All right, mate. We have Villa. We have Villa, mate. We have Villa, Claude.
Oh, that's tomorrow, isn't it? Yeah, tomorrow.
Villa beat you. Villa beat you.
It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, but I think if we play our midfield of McTominay, Fred, and Bruno,
Villa have got a good midfield, a hard-working midfield.
They have a good midfield.
Very hard game. That could be a hard game.
It's gonna be a good game. It's gonna be a good game, and obviously, I don't like to go into games knowing that we're just gonna
top player.
I like a challenge. I like a challenge. But lads, thank you for giving me the platform. Terry,
good luck with your channel
have a
with
good
Jem.
year,
And
yeah,
man.
thank you, bro.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
good luck with your
Take
channel.
care,
Don't forget, you've got to invite me on your channel as well, mate.
Yeah, of course, man. Of course, man. Of course. Absolutely. Take care, lads.
Take care. Happy New Year.
Just before you talk, Nippon, I'm just going to say, look, I'm going to shoot off, Claude. I'm going to give these guys a little chance, you know what I mean, because they don't get a chance normally. I just want to say thank you to everyone that watches our channel. Really appreciate it. Super chats and everything. Guys that are on here, big yourselves up. Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. And listen, everyone in the chat, looking forward to being back for the watch-along on Saturday. Big game. Arteta in. We're on the mark. We're on the mark. Don't worry about what all these other people.
Terry, you've just lit the fuse.
Keep the fight.
We're on the march. You know what I mean? We're getting a few players out. A few players
down.
March the 10th place, yeah. March the 10th place, yeah.
We're planning to start
fantastic, yeah.
But I don't it will come true. It will come true, and then we'll all be sitting here talking.
Yeah, we'll be nice. Let's go.
Done the job.
Hey, Terry.
Yeah, go on, mate. Daniel, I can hear you. Go on, mate.
No, I was going to say, can you DM me? I'd love to get you on my channel at some point. Can you DM
Yeah,
me?
definitely, mate. Not a problem. Not a problem. Need to get this Arteta in start going. So, yes.
In Arteta, we trust. In Arteta, we trust.
All right. Take care, Terry.
Now, listen.
None of this Arteta shit. Jesus Christ. None of this Arteta we trust shit.
Get him out.
Come on.
He's just as bad as Lampard.
Can anyone actually tell me what he did?
Lampard.
It's a doogie we're talking
What did he do? What did Arteta do to be trusted?
I've seen more fucking faith in Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Oh my.
He did. Why should we trust Mikel? Mikel.
Oh, dear.
Why should we trust him? He did nothing.
Because there's a process. The process. This process has started, boys. The process has started. 6 points behind. We're 6 points behind Chelsea.
You are deluded.
Hold up. Let me speak, and then I'll let you speak. Right? We're 6 points behind Chelsea. Everyone keeps saying that we was dead and buried. That coffin was now shut. We was getting relegated. And now everyone started changing their mind and changing their tune. And now all they're moaning about, these people now is Kolasinac. Why is he only going out on loan? You know, that's better. And now
a process. It's not a process. You're just telling me what's happening. That's not a process.
No, a process is, right, we haven't been challenging for 16 years. That's a simple fact.
Now.
That's a fact. We haven't been challenging for 16 years. We've been going backwards under all these different managers, players, staff, the board, everything. Right? So
we're still going backwards.
Hold up. Fans still going backwards. When was the last time a Tottenham manager won 2 trophies? When was it?
Can I just say one thing? There's more pressure.
Everyone answer the question when you ask that, because they say, "Oh, come on, you know, it's in the past and all that rubbish." I mean, you know, don't forget, all these people were saying Tottenham won the league in November. They're 7th now.
I never said they won the league. I never said they won the league. How is we were going backwards under Emery, under Wenger, and now we've had the worst start to the season since like the 74, I think, season it was. That's not going forward. That's going backwards.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. We've done really bad, but we're 6 points behind Chelsea, who everyone thought was going to win the league. They've been far superior to us this season, and yet we're only 6 points behind them, and we've been atrocious.
Can I just say?
Than there is an Arteta's process.
Brighton are 7 points.
We gave Arsene Wenger. Can I just say we gave Arsene Wenger another 6 years? Can I just say we gave Arsene Wenger an extra 6 or 7 years that he shouldn't have been at the club.
Exactly.
We should give
an extra 10.
We should give Arteta another year to do what he wants to do with us. And if we're still in the same spot, then he should go.
We stick with this guy, Will.
I don't believe it. We're gonna beat West Brom. We're gonna beat
20 points behind safety.
We'll be 3 points behind Chelsea when we beat West Brom because Chelsea ain't playing yet.
Trophy. 3 points behind Chelsea.
But so you're saying we're going to get a trophy for being relegated when we're not?
No, we should get a trophy for being 3 points behind Chelsea if we win.
Why should we? Why should we get a trophy?
That's bigger than the Champions League, right?
Why is it bigger? Why do
that's not an achievement. You're saying that you're acting like it's an achievement.
Hold up. Why do Arsenal fans want to be in the Champions League so badly when, according to yous, we've had the worst season in the world? So we're going to play Barcelona and Real Madrid and all these other teams. We get absolutely annihilated.
I want to win a league. I want to win the league title.
I don't understand. But listen, I need to shoot.
All right, take care, Tel. Take care,
Thanks a lot, mate. No problem. Thanks a lot. See you soon. Everyone. See you later on.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Terry.
Thank you. Bye.
Oh God! Thank God.
And relax.
Let's take a break.
Oh.
Can I? I mean, I just want to say, right? We gave Wenger so much time to turn us around, and since like the late 2000s, you know, after we moved to the Emirates, it's been downhill ever since. You know, Emery. I don't know. In a way, I felt sorry for him because he got thrown under the bus by Ivan Gazidis and some other people behind the scenes, you know, Raul and this Vinay guy as well, I reckon. And he had a lot to do, and in the end, it backfired. But for people to now want Arteta out after the guy hasn't even been in the job for just under a year, you know, I just think that's out of order. You know, give the man a chance to do what he wants to do. And as I said, if we do not win any trophies this year or next year, then that's the time to change the manager.
Okay, so if we win the FA Cup and the Charity Shield again, so we keep him?
Yeah, because it's a trophy. I mean, the name of the game is winning trophies.
Okay, Wenger, did you want him in or out in 2017?
I wanted him out. At the end of the day, after we moved to the Emirates, and I saw a steady decline in our performances, I wanted him out. I mean, we should never have lost that. We should never have lost that League Cup final to Birmingham City. That's when I thought we should never have lost that League Cup. And to lose a 4-goal half-time lead up at Newcastle
the week before
just shows how. Just that, you know, and I've never experienced Arsenal in this situation since the mid-70s. I've been watching Arsenal since 1968. So I go back a long time. And I remember when Arsenal were fighting relegation from the old First Division for 2 seasons running in the mid-70s. And we had the likes of Alan Ball and Brian Kidd and Jimmy Rimmer playing for us. I don't know if any of you have heard of them.
I've heard of Alan Ball. I've heard of Alan Ball.
Yeah, okay.
He was way before my time. I don't know who he is.
Yeah, but as I said, we had some star players back in that team in the mid-70s. It's just they didn't gel together as a team, right? And I never in my lifetime thought that we would go back and be in relegation problems again. But I've seen a little glimmer in the last 2 performances where the team actually wanted to win the game. Okay. I'm not going to lie, it's going to be tough to get a result at West Brom, even though they lost 5-0 the other day, because we never do well against a team that's managed by Sam Allardyce. But, you know...
That's what I think we're going to do.
He secured a point against Liverpool. So,
I know, but then yeah, exactly. I mean, and then they get whacked 5-0 by Leeds, so you just never know what's going to happen. And as I said, Sam Allardyce always has something in the locker when it comes to playing Arsenal. You know, I always dreaded when we played the Sam Allardyce team because you knew what was going to happen. They were going to put 10 players behind the ball and, you know, hit us on the break. And, you know, hopefully we'll win on on Saturday. But as I said, I'm very cagey about what's going to happen.
Okay. I need to go. But yeah, Claude, thanks for having people on. So Happy New Year.
No, thank you, mate, and all the best, mate. I'm sorry about all the problems tonight with all the so many people coming.
That's just what happens when you have so many people on. Wait, Claude, I sent you a DM on Instagram.
Oh, what are you on Instagram? Sorry, mate.
Yeah, I just sent you a DM. I just want to answer. I just want you to just answer just to see sometimes if I can just like ask you a question, like predictions for a game or something.
Oh, yeah, all right, I'll have a look at that. What is your name on Instagram? What are you on?
Gunners Media.
Gunners Media. Okay, I'll have a look at that. Yeah, don't worry, I'll have a look at that after. Yeah, take care, mate. Thank you so much. Anyway, thanks for coming on it. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Take care, mate. Right, yeah. So a lot of people have been saying they've been kicked out, but I didn't. I don't know. It's just chaos here tonight. Chaos. So many people trying to get on. Unfortunately, not everyone could get on. Where was we going? What was you saying, Lawrence? So I missed a lot of that because I was.
I was just saying that we basically. I was saying, give Arteta. I mean, I never believed when he got the job that he was going to get us the FA Cup and Charity Shield in his first season. So I mean, that in itself warrants him getting another year in charge of the club. And I look at it, if he gets us, any type of trophy this season, that's another bonus. And I think he should continue as manager. But if I don't see progress at the end of this year, if we don't win anything this year and we struggle again next year, then yes, then it's time for change again.
Yeah.
I'd give him till like the end of this year. If he doesn't win a cup or make the top four, then probably you want to sack him.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking good right now. It's looking good right now.
I'm live in the show.
Yeah. Who's this? Daniel? How are you, mate?
What's going on? Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Yeah, I'm afraid it might not be a Happy New Year because some Allardyce might spoil it.
I don't think so.
I'm really worried about it. I'm not lying to you. I'm really worried about that New Year. They're spoiling it.
Allardyce is always a jinx.
Yeah, knowing him, he probably lost that match 5-0 on purpose just to get us.
Off guard, yeah.
He has a point. He actually has a point.
I'm telling you, that guy from the Arsene Wenger days, even Campo terrorizing us. Kevin Davis.
Yeah, but that was Bolton. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, bloody hell.
I'm telling you, 100%. Well, not 100%, because I do have the feeling that we will win. But that guy those two matches that all the fans are bonding together, we might be back at each other's necks again. Because if we lose that match, if anybody says Arteta into me, it's not going to be nice.
This is the thing with Arteta. The pressure's on Mikel anyway, because if he obviously this it's forced by injury. If he makes any changes to that 11, apart from like maybe Aubameyang on the bench and Lacazette starting instead, and Ainsley in for Mohamed El Neni or Xhaka, if he goes back to that Williams, that's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Put him on the bench. But apart from making a couple of changes there, if he goes back to the old, well, Williams available, so I'll play him, and David Luiz is available, so I'll play. Even though it costs me shit, I'll play them. We will struggle on Saturday, and we will probably lose.
Williams should not be back in this team whatsoever.
No, he needs.
No, Williams should not be in the team.
Like the saying goes, don't fix what doesn't need fixing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Williams
he stumbled.
Williams does.
Yeah, and Arteta it fell on his lap. Obviously playing the youth and all that. Yeah, he was forced into it, but it worked. So now he has to stick by it, because the second he changes his mind and goes back to the old ways, that's when everyone's going to go, what has changed? Because you've just literally, you had a good formula. It was going somewhere, and you've just gone, no, back to normal. Woody, you're back in. You're back in. The ones that always let me down, you're back in. You guys that have helped me out for the last. You're back in under 23s. You go. Don't be getting used to this, boys. And literally, the fans rule up the ante on him. Not just social media. Literally, his head will be called again. These last two games have saved him. It's thanks to his players. And I was going to say earlier, how embarrassing must it be? Surely, any player worth their salt on a senior level should be embarrassed. The wages they're on, and that fucking kids are literally not even played Premier League football this season in Smith Rowe.
That's what I've been saying as well.
And they turned up and they embarrassed you. Martinelli had an injury, a massive injury. His first league game back, and he's doing more. He's the one motivating Lacazette and players like that.
I think it's because of Martinelli. Lacazette has reinvented himself. I mean, he's really played well the last couple of games, and I didn't understand why Arteta left him out of the team on the other day. I thought Lacazette's a brand new player. Lacazette's like a new signing for us right now.
Yeah, and literally, Lacazette's even come out and said that falling onto this formula and this formation, obviously Smith, Saka, Martinelli in the squad as well. It's all clicked for him. It benefits him because he doesn't have to drop he drops a bit, but he doesn't drop too far deep. So it benefits his game and things like that. It's helping. He's feeling the benefits of it, and we're now getting a confident player. Someone that clearly works off confidence.
He's done all right, Lacazette, since he's come in. I thought he's done
better than aubameyang, and he's our club captain, which shouldn't be our captain. He shouldn't be our captain, but that's another matter.
Yeah, I'm just going to read this super chat. Claude and the crew really enjoying the channel. Claude, would be great if one day we could all meet in London for a few beers. Well, I don't know what day that's going to be.
Well, it's going to be hard for me because I'm in LA. Claude, that's going to be hard for me because I'm in Los Angeles.
Yeah. It's a nice part of the world, though, isn't it? You're in a nice part of the world.
I know.
Is it in Los Angeles? What time is it there?
It's 10 to 5 here.
So you have a few hours to go.
Well, normally I celebrate the New Year twice. I celebrate the British New Year at 4 o'clock out here because it's midnight in London. And then I celebrate it again at New Year's at 12 o'clock New Year's Eve as well. But that's gone up the wall this year. To me, it's just Thursday today.
Yeah. Is it locked down completely there as well, mate?
Virtually, mate. You know, you can't go out to eat. You know, all the small businesses are being forced to shut down. You know, so it's very likely we're going to be in the same situation as you guys over there.
Another super chat from Brandon. Happy New Year, guys. Especially Claude. Keep safe and well. Thank you so much, mate. Thank you, Brandon. That's really nice of you, mate. And really appreciate it. The love tonight is amazing. Thank you so much. Where is it? Yeah, I'm sorry about everyone that's been in with this. We're having problems here with the even that guy. I don't know what's happened to that guy that was in, and he's gone. He's disappeared.
Keep in mind, we're getting these results with Gabriel and Partey out, so our best players aren't even playing, and Arteta's shown that he can turn this team around. You got to give him a chance to the end of the year, especially without a January transfer.
Do any of you think that Saliba's going to play any part this season, or do you think he's out the door?
It does.
So long as you have that. Well, I can't say because our manager is just as bad. But so long as you have that rookie in charge, he's not going to play.
It does. From what we're hearing here in the UK, from Arteta and the wording he's saying, not just him, Edu's saying it as well. They've had meetings in the last couple of days with him. Apparently, there's arranged meetings. Have had it now, where they were. It's either he's going to either stay and suck it up in the under 23s, which he's not happy with it. By the way. A friend of mine is on my channel, Andrew, watches all the under 20s, and every time he plays, his facial expression gives him away too much. That he's not happy. Obviously, you play from first team to Etienne to come to Arsenal, but under 23s. So basically, it's either suck it up or we're going to loan you for the rest of the season. It does seem under Arteta, it's not part of his plans, and it's frustrating because he's not been given a chance under Arteta. And the money we spent.
Can you imagine us?
This is the thing with the club as well. They should be pushing Arteta to at least give him a chance in the Cup, the Europa League, or the League Cup and things like to start the season, because they spent a lot of money on There's a big investment from Arsenal on Saliba for someone so young. Was it 13 mil plus add-ons?
Yeah,
it's a massive investment.
I mean, can you imagine a back? Can you imagine a back three of him, Gabriel, and Marie at the back?
Marie.
That'd be awesome. I mean, that would solidify the back of our team big time.
There are no, good back three, but that's no VVD, Fabinho, Laporte. Come on.
Well, it's near enough as good as them.
Nah.
I mean, I've been improved.
Nowhere close.
We don't think it's to say that we don't know that because we've not seen one of them. We haven't seen play for the club. The other one's he's just come back from an injury, and Gabriel is obviously he's come back from. He's literally caught the fucking virus, or was it caught the virus or something? So he's got that to deal with. We've got that to contend with as well. They haven't played together, so until we've seen them play together, you can't really.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! You can't really justify saying they're not as good as what we.
What? Why did you give me a warning, Claude? He just brought me to the life.
Well, you said you was out tonight. You said you was out partying tonight, so I left you alone.
Nice to meet you all. It's going to be a very short one. I'm just going to subscribe and watch, yeah?
You was at party tonight, and you look like you've been partying anyway. You look like you've had a great time tonight. You know you're not supposed to be partying, don't you?
What did he say? What did he say?
Don't tell Boris.
He's probably on his own. He's probably on his own.
What did he say, Claude?
I said you're not allowed to be partying at people's houses tonight.
I'm partying. I'm in my house, man. Look at that.
Oh, right. You're home now.
I can party by myself, you know.
You're on your own.
Too much info.
Wow, Jesus.
Oh, dear.
Jesus, yeah, you're right.
Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now, yeah, because I'm drinking.
Another Arteta fan arriving on the scene here.
Oh, please, Claude, don't even get me started, man. This is 2021, okay? Let me be in peace. This is not about Arteta, okay? I haven't really been following what you guys have been saying, but Claude knows it's not about Arteta. It's about the fact that we've got very shit players in this club. And even if Allegri should come, even if Zidane should come, even if Mourinho should come, we have to get rid of them first before I can actually, critique.
Yeah, I think the big problem is now.
No one would tell on Zidane.
It's the people that are employing these managers. They're the ones. Sorry, until we get rid of this Edu, Vinay, and all these crankies lot out the door, we're in trouble. We've got a couple of Yanks that don't fuck all about football and just caring about what's going on in the NFL or whatever they're doing. I don't know what they're fucking doing, but at the end of the day, this is where we are.
Well, there, Claude, I've got some good news for you.
Sorry, go on. Sorry,
I was just saying, Claude.
Yeah.
I was just saying, Claude, I've got some good news. Their NFL team is struggling to make the playoffs.
Yeah, well, yeah. And he's put all that money in there and all. Yeah, that new stadium he's bought, and all for nothing.
Yeah, there's no fans in there.
So here's the thing, yeah. Here's what I think that's going on, right, Claude? You keep banging about the manager.
We need your mate, Angotti, mate. We need your mate. Can't you give him a phone call?
Who?
Yeah. I'll put you on a 3-way conference call with him, Claude. How's that?
Angotti. Your mate.
Dangote.
Yeah.
He's not my mate. He's Kelechi's mate.
Well,
yeah.
It's Kelechi's mate. You need to talk to Kelechi. You have to talk to Kelechi and you need to talk to DJ Copy. They're gonna help you out. But let's be real. On a serious note, Dangote. I think what he's planning to do, he wants to finish the project first before taking over. That's what he said anyway in one of his interviews. So he's very interested in Arsenal, and I think he's gonna be able to buy out Kroenke, hopefully. And he's someone that genuinely loves football. So we're probably looking at someone that, if he really wants to do it, he's gonna be like the next Abramovich. That's gonna be willing to spend the money, you know.
Yeah.
So
do you honestly believe that? Do you honestly believe it? Because we've heard it before by people who want to buy a football club that they haven't got a penny to piss it, a pot to piss in. You know, I remember some guy tried to buy Portsmouth a couple of years ago, and he didn't have the money to behind him to buy the club. Yeah, he made it. He was at Portsmouth games for about a few months, and he was saying he had the backing, and in the end, he didn't have any money whatsoever to buy the club.
I mean, I think Dangote is the richest man in Africa. He's among the top 50 richest people in the world.
Yeah.
You know, so I think he's
doesn't know anything about football. I don't want another one that doesn't know fuck all about football. We've already had one here now for all these years that I don't know fuck all about football. No good getting him in and know nothing and employing the likes like people like Edu and Vinay and all that shit. We want someone that knows what they're talking about.
Claude, what you fail to understand, and this is my opinion, yeah, what you fail to understand is it's not really about Edu. It's about, are they willing to pay the right manager the right money? Do you really think Allegri is going to come here and not have his demands?
No. I'll tell you why it's about Edu. Because he's made our place a retirement home for ex-Chelsea players.
Look, listen, I hear what you're saying. No. That. But what I'm saying is not what you're saying. What I'm talking about right now is the club going to be willing to pay the money for Allegri to come in? That's one. Are they going to be willing to accept his demands? This guy is going to be demanding a clear out. Allegri is going to be coming into this club and saying, look, listen, this guy, I want him out. And you need to give me these watches. You need to give me this amount of money for me to be able to get the players I want.
I'm talking about Dangote. Does he know anything about football? Will he employ the right people?
I didn't hear what you said earlier on.
Employ the right people like Ed. Like, we don't want Edu, because all Edu has done is set a retirement home for ex-Chelsea players. That's all Edu's done. And he's trying to send us another one in Diego Costa.
Yeah.
What's going on at this point, mate?
I cannot respond to you in terms of Dangote. I don't know him personally, but you can tell from, if you go online and look at some of the interviews that has to do with Arsenal, you can tell that the guy genuinely loves Arsenal. And coming from a Nigerian like myself,
very well loving Arsenal. Yes, I know that, but it's all very well loving. But does he have any football knowledge?
It's what? Why does he have to have football knowledge? Hang on a minute. Why does the owner have to have football knowledge?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why?
Why? The reason, and let me tell you something about Kroenke. The reason Kroenke doesn't understand football, that's why he puts people in charge. He thinks, oh, this, that, and that, I'll put him in charge, and hopefully he does a job for me.
I disagree with you, Claude. Right. I totally disagree with you.
He doesn't understand football. He doesn't understand you.
Are you telling me the sheikhs? Are you telling me the sheikhs that own the sheikhs in Man City know a lot about football?
Yeah, of course they know. Yeah, but they do that. Yeah, but they know about football.
All they need to do, Claude, all they need to do is to provide the money. That's all they care about.
Yeah,
that's all they care about.
Yeah, but that's where you're not listening to what I've got to say. It's all very well providing the money, yeah. But it's like if my old man gave me 150 quid to go and buy something, and I spend it on fucking rubbish, yeah.
You've got to have that experience with the money. You can't just give the money like that.
So if I spend it on rubbish, is it my old man's fault? Because he doesn't understand he doesn't know. He's giving me the responsibility to spend that money properly. Do you understand where I'm coming from, or don't you?
I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying, Claude. I hear what you're saying, right? But it still doesn't. For me, when people are CEOs or probably owners of a club and all that, all they really need to do is to provide the money. Okay, if you provide the money, then hopefully these guys are gonna spend the money very well. What do I mean by this? What I mean is the Chronicles are a bit stingy. In my opinion, they're a bit stingy. Let's be real. You cannot compare how much these guys are willing to. For me, they're a bit stingy.
But he gave him 70 million to Pepe. He gave him 70 million. Look, listen, let's get this right? He gave them 30 million for Saka, 30 million for Mustafi, but 60 million, 70 million quid spent on Mustafi and Granit Xhaka, right? When the money could have been spent on Kante and Van Dijk, right?
Not even that, we could have found new talent. We don't have to buy Kante and Van Dijk.
He's given those people the money, Gazidis and that prick Gazidis and Wenger. He gave them the money to spend, and they spent it on shit rather than getting the right players in, right? Right? And all these people that give this Wenger don't want to put statues about Wenger will realise what damage he's done in his last few years there at the fucking club. Right, he gave them the money, right? If they spend it on shit, whose fault is it?
True.
So, but can I ask you a question, though? Can I ask everyone in this chat a question? When Raul Sanlli was coming from Barcelona, I repeat, from Barcelona,
I didn't want him. I knew he was a Baron.
No.
Sorry?
I didn't want him. As soon as he was linked, I didn't want him.
Why?
Because all he does is feed
research. I done the research on his history, and it wasn't good.
Same.
Yeah. And furthermore, he took 20 million out of the Pepe deal and put it in his back pocket because Pepe was offered to us for 50 million.
Yeah, but that's after we got him. I'm talking about before we got him, because with his credentials in Barcelona, I didn't really hear anybody complaining about Raul Sanlli coming in.
Why wasn't he still at Barcelona if he was that good?
Do you understand what I'm saying? They might have offered him better money. Who knows? It's all about the money for these guys. It's all about money for these guys, man.
No, but Tommy came.
Why do people change jobs? Why do I have to change my job? Why do people change jobs? Probably for better offer, for a new experience.
By the time he came to us,
he changed job because he saw the good opportunity to make money here rather than in Barcelona. Barcelona got rid of him.
Yeah, well, I was literally about to say that. Literally, by the time he came to us, they'd already binned him off for the same reason we binned him off in the summer, because they found out he was doing dodgy things for some of their signings as well, taking backhanders there. Look what they are financially now because of that.
It's not as simple as blaming Kroenke. It's just not as simple as that. Because at the end of the day, yes, he's naive because he doesn't know fuck all about football. You know, but if he's giving them the money,
he's money to throw away at the end of the day. Yeah.
Now hold up, Claude. You know that Kroenke hasn't put any of his money into the club. Arsenal has proportionally.
As in he's investment.
You don't think that Kroenke is a stingy owner?
None of you honestly understand football business, right? Obviously.
Can you put the name on? Let me be able to address
people. Hold on. Let me speak here. This is my channel. You're on my channel now, Taddy. Right, let me
You've been told.
Right, listen. Right, let me speak here. Kroenke, right, doesn't have any football bloke comes in, even Abramovich, he lends the money to the club. That's it. It's all loaned in. They don't have to
spend leaves Chelsea. They
don't have to spend their own money. The whole thing is the club. Every club generates their money from the income they make out of the football club. That's it. They don't spend their own money. Their own money is in their shares that they spent to buy the football club. Yeah, they don't spend what the club generates. That's what they spend the money out of. Why do people?
Can I disagree with you a little bit, Claude? Can I? Because based on the FIFA Fair Play rules, you can actually go beyond by a certain percentage. I can't remember how much. I think it's about 150 million. I think you can go beyond that.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, Abramovich, all the money that Abramovich has given Chelsea, they're all money that he loans them. Yeah, and even this one with the Kroenke deal with the 50 million, he's only loaning them out the money. He's only loaning that club out the money himself. Yeah. So listen, what I'm trying to say at the end of the day, I understand the Kroenkes. I think the biggest problem with the Kroenkes is that they don't understand football. They don't understand the way the football Premiership works. They're putting their how can I say it? Their advisors that get these people like Edu and all these people in are wrongly advising them, and that's the problem. And until you get someone like a football man that actually knows, like the Blackburn years ago, who bought the no, not the
Venkis, not the Venkis. They're bloody ruining the club.
No, before
Jack,
who was it?
Jack what's that?
Jack Walker.
That's it.
Jack Walker was a football man. He knew what he was doing. He knew everything. He was a football man himself. It's like the same guy at Wigan. He's a football man. You have to have football men in charge of the football club. At least put someone like David O'Leary as chairman of the football club. We
don't want anybody in charge. We don't want anybody in charge with influence. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you also got to have David O'Leary, someone like Mark Overmars as a sporting director, and then you're laughing. And then he'll build up the youth system. He'll build it all up again, and we'll be all right. But
this is why
all we see at Arsenal is Cowboys. All I see at Arsenal now is Cowboys.
This is why the club won't touch proper legends, because the moment they touch proper legends, that's when the legends will turn around and say, "Hang on, this is not right. This is not acceptable. This is not good enough for our football club." And that's what the club don't want. So that's why they will never touch proper legends of this football club, because legends, true legends, will speak out against the current regime. And the moment true legends speak up against the current regime, they don't want that. So that's why they will never ever employ them.
It's a good point. It's a good point you made. Yeah. Is someone going to ask me a question?
Yeah. I'm going to ask you a question. I brought this up earlier with Lee Gunner. If Dan Cotti is a man of his word and he says he's going to make Stan Kroenke an offer he can't refuse, why hasn't he made that offer already?
Right. So in his interview, he's working on a project now. I can't remember the exact project. He has different projects he kind of runs, and he has a lot of money invested in that project. I think he's building, I can't remember what business he's doing now in that interview. I can't remember on top of my head. But he's invested billions of dollars in there. And I think that's what he's focusing on now. That's what he said with his own mouth. If you go online and look for that interview, you will find it. So he's saying he cannot afford to go into Arsenal now. But once he's done with that project, then he will be looking to explore the purchase of Arsenal. That's what he said in his words.
Okay. So you believe he can?
He's someone that genuinely. So go on.
You believe him that he can make Kroenke an offer that Kroenke will take?
I believe he can if he wants to. He's one of the richest people in the world. He's richer than Kroenke. So I believe he can. He's the richest black man in Africa. So yeah, I think he can. But then again, sorry.
Yeah, because Usmanov made Kroenke an offer, and Kroenke didn't take it. So why do you think it's going to be different this time?
That's a very good question. I guess he didn't take it because obviously he's seen Arsenal as a cash cow, isn't it?
Probably he didn't offer enough. That's why.
Sorry, who was talking?
I was. He probably didn't offer Kroenke enough.
Probably. Yeah. But I mean, if you watch that interview, Dangote seemed so sure of himself when he was talking. He seems so sure of himself. And as a businessman to another businessman, I'm sure he's going to make him some sort of offer that is like, you know what, I'm just going to let go.
He ain't going to.
Do you know what I mean?
Dan Gotti ain't gonna buy Arsenal.
Why do you say that, Daniel?
Because I'll tell you why. Because if he was gonna buy Arsenal, he would have bought him 5 years ago. Like this is the problem I have with Dan Gotti, is that every time he said he's going to buy Arsenal, so he said it in 2015, and he said, listen, I'm going to buy Arsenal in 2020. That never happened, and he just keeps putting it off and putting it off. If he was going to buy Arsenal, he would have done it 5 years ago. And listen, it's all well and good saying, oh, I'm going to buy Arsenal in this year, and then this year comes and he doesn't do it. Oh, I'm going to be Arsenal. Next we'll be hearing, oh, I was going to buy Arsenal in 2020, but the fucking COVID hit. Listen, if you're going to buy Arsenal, put a bid in. You've got the money. I just see him as a bit of a fraud in terms of, saying this, saying you're gonna buy Arsenal, saying you're gonna do this. If you're gonna do it, put a fucking bid in. Don't say it. Don't keep saying, oh, I'm gonna buy Arsenal in this year, and then this year happens and he doesn't buy Arsenal.
So okay, can I ask you a question?
It seems a little bit of arrogancy. There's a little bit of arrogance there. If you're gonna buy Arsenal, and he said, oh, I'm going to buy Arsenal in 2015, then 2019, then 2020. Listen, it seems to be when that year creeps upon us, like 2019, like 2020, it seems to make different excuses. Oh, I can't buy Arsenal because I've had this money. Can't buy Arsenal because I've had this financial purpose. I can't buy Arsenal because I didn't have the money. I can't buy Arsenal because this happened. And it's like, mate, if you're gonna put a bid in right now.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I can tell you for sure is, this for me is the first time that he's come out and said that he's really gonna buy Arsenal once he finishes his project. All those other ones that you're talking about, 2015, they were all rumors, in my opinion. They were all rumors. That's one. Number two, let's say for instance,
rumors if it come out from his mouth. How can it be rumors?
They were mainly those were mainly rumors, bro. Those were mainly rumors. I don't think he ever said. I cannot remember him saying he was going to buy it in 2015. I can never remember him saying he was going to buy it in 2015.
They come out from his mouth. Go on YouTube it. They come out from his mouth. He actually said it. I'm going to buy Arsenal in
2015.
Yeah, go on YouTube it. It come out from his mouth. Honestly,
yeah,
seriously,
but you have to realize that in 2016, that's when he started the construction of one of the world's biggest oil refineries, and it's about
the refinery. That's correct.
Does not matter. It does not matter.
I'm gonna ask you a question, Daniel. Can I ask you a question, Daniel? Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go for it.
So, are you telling me that even if at all these things you said are true, for instance, are you telling me that when you make plans in your life, plans don't change in your life when you have other priorities?
Yeah, they do.
Do you think Arsenal is the only priority he's got in his life? This guy set up a refinery.
They do. They do, but the way he changes plans is the way he's saying it. You can tell it's just putting it off. Next it'll be 2025. Oh, I'll buy Arsenal. Then it'll be 2030. Oh, I'll buy Arsenal. It seems like he's got Arsenal on the back burner as a project, but other projects he's got in the forefront of his mind are taking more precedence than buying Arsenal. And to me, that sounds like a guy. I wouldn't want that guy and a guy in charge. If I want someone in charge of Arsenal, I want somebody who's putting Arsenal to the forefront of their mind, to the actual. I don't want somebody in charge of Arsenal going, listen, I've bought Arsenal, but listen, they're gonna be on my back burner. I want Arsenal to be on their front burner. I want Arsenal to be their driving project. I don't want Arsenal to be their afterthought. I don't want Arsenal to be their, listen, this is the kind of fallback I've got on money making. I want them to be on their forefront of Arsenal. And with Gotti, I kind of just get the feeling that it's a bit of a smokescreen. You know, he said time and time again, I'm going to buy Arsenal this year. I'm going to buy Arsenal in that year. I'm going to buy Arsenal in 2025. I'm going to buy Arsenal in 2025. It seems like that every year that comes around that he said he's going to buy Arsenal, he makes some excuse not to buy Arsenal. And I'm all for, hold on, let me say this right. I'm all for it being 1 year, 2 years, but he's done it 3 or 4 times. And if he was going to buy Arsenal, he would have bought Arsenal by now. You can't keep making the same mistakes. I'm going to buy Arsenal this pay. I'm going to buy Arsenal that year. Oh, I'm going to buy Arsenal in 2021. Oh, sorry, it didn't happen. I didn't make the money, so I'm going to buy Arsenal in 2025. How long does that happen before you guys turn around and say, hang on, this guy, Jesus Christ, this guy said he's going to buy Arsenal about 5 times and he's not done it. How long do you say before it becomes a problem for you guys?
So Daniel, here's the thing. Let me just interrupt you for a bit there. I hear what you're saying about wanting, as a fan, wanting someone that is going to put Arsenal as number 1. But for many of these businessmen who are quite wealthy in the world, it's quite difficult for you to find those kind of people. We have to be realistic at some point, okay? Because many of these businessmen, they have different sort of investments in different areas. So for you to be looking for someone, for instance, Kroenke is one example. You know, it's not just Arsenal he's investing in. So you have to look at it that you're probably going to be getting someone that will have other investments elsewhere. And Arsenal is not only going to be his only cash cow. You need to put that at the back of your mind. So I hear what you're saying. What you're saying makes a lot of sense. That's your wish as a fan. Good and fine. But don't expect to get that from an owner. Don't expect to get that. That's my point. Don't expect that that person is only going to put in Arsenal as the only thing that he's going to be investing in. Don't expect that. It's a good thing to think about, but I think you're setting your expectations way too high. Now, I don't know if everyone agrees with me on here, but that's just the fact of the matter. These guys are not going to put their eggs in one basket.
I disagree.
They're never going to put their eggs in one basket. They're never going to put their eggs in one basket, bro.
I'm not talking about his eggs being in one basket.
But that's what you're saying. You want Arsenal to be, you said it yourself, you want Arsenal to be the main team.
Hold on, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying he's put his eggs into the basket, and then when that time comes around, he's moved the basket 3 or 4 times. So in 2015, he said, okay, I'm going to buy Arsenal, I'm going to put a bid in, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That year comes around, he doesn't do it. And then in 2019, he said, oh, well, I might buy Arsenal in 2009, depending on my other projects. That comes around, he doesn't do it. Then in 2020, he says exactly the same thing. And he's like, I'm going to buy Arsenal, I'm going to do this. He seems like a guy of smoke and mirrors. If you were going to do it, you've had 3 chances that you could have done it, and you've not done it. The fact that you keep coming out every year and saying, I'm going to do it, does not cover up the fact that you've not done it. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not sure I want an owner that's that flippant with our finances. He said that 3 or 4 times and not done it. If he'd done it in the second year, I can sort of go, okay, yeah, you've tried to make a bid. You've tried to do that with the Cronkies. But he's not even made a credible bid. At least with Usmanov, he made a credible bid, and it was rejected. Fair play to the Cronkies. They rejected it. But Dan Gotti is all smoke and mirrors. He's not actually made a bid. It's not actually being rejected. It's not actually being accepted. He's not even made a credible bid, whereas Usmanov made a credible bid and was rejected.
I hear what you're saying, bro. I hear what you're saying now. I kind of maybe misunderstood what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, I understand.
Got some new people joining in with our cameras.
Yeah, I don't know. Speak up, anyone who's joined in, because I ain't got no names here.
You need to put the names on, man.
I haven't put the names on.
You know, it's better you have the names on so I can address everyone.
Hey, Claude, you hear me?
Hello, Gio. How are you, mate? All right.
Hey, what's going on, Claude? Hey, Tade, that's fine. They don't want Dan Gotti to buy Arsenal. That's fine. Come buy Milan. We up for sale.
What am I
We up
talking
for sale.
about? I don't even know who's talking.
Hey, Gio, when are you
Gio.
buying Arsenal? When are you buying Arsenal, Gio? Because you sound like you've got dough, mate.
Did you say
What
Gio?
happened? Yeah,
Gio?
yeah. Come buy Dan Gotti. Come buy AC Milan. We for sale, okay? Come by. If Arsenal don't want Dan Gotti, somebody that loves Arsenal and is an Arsenal fan, then come by AC Milan. We on the
You've
rise.
got Ivan Gazidis.
When
You've
you
got
buy
Ivan Gazidis.
Hey,
Yeah,
Gio,
you've
when are you buying Arsenal? Gio, when are you buying Arsenal?
No, I'm not buying no Arsenal. Nah, Gazidis. You know what? You know what? Gazidis gets a lot of stuff, but I think Arsene Wenger is the one who messed up your club. And because right now at Milan, Gazidis,
Do you know what he
Trust me.
just said now? Yeah?
Give it
What he
time.
just said
Give
is
it time.
He's gonna get
Please
Claude
don't
very
tell
happy.
me Gazidis is doing well. Please don't tell me Gazidis is doing well. Come
we're
on,
top
please.
of the league. What more do you
He
want?
is.
Oh,
He
fuck.
is.
No. Jesus
He
Christ.
is.
Folded
I mean, they are doing well. To be
And
fair.
you
That's not all
took,
Dan.
and you
got the
took,
best
That's not
level.
all Dan.
and
That's not all
and you
Dan's
took
team,
your
though.
academy
So give it
player,
time.
and you took your old academy player Benacer, who was the best AFCON player of the tournament. And did you guys see the African players of 2020? Partey's not even in there. It's Frank the Tank Cassie, and it's Benacer.
The only thing Gazidis
Give
done
it time.
was get a haircut in 2020. That's the only thing Gazidis done. Yeah, exactly.
Trust me.
You know it,
Trust me.
Gazidis.
Ivan Gazidis will show his true colours sooner rather than later. Then you'll see how much of a fraud that man is. That
No,
guy.
because Maldini's at charge.
Well, the thing is,
Maldini's in charge.
No, well, exactly. It's not down to Ivan. It's down to you've got a footballing man that's running the show. Maldini's running the show, really, because he's the AC Milan man. Gazidis hasn't got. He's just there. He's just a puppet. Like, yeah, of course, yeah. I'll take all the bloody what's name credit now because it's going well. But literally, if Maldini goes ill at some point or decides to take a holiday, Ivan will fuck you guys over like he fucked Arsenal over. Trust me.
Yeah.
But if Dan Gotti comes
Not
in,
Ivan.
if Dan Gotti comes in and buys him, he could just fire. He could just fire Gazidis.
You best pray and hope he does, because otherwise, Jesus Christ.
In 5 years' time, AC Gazidis will turn AC Milan in 5 years' time, Gazidis will turn AC Milan into Sampdoria.
Yeah, himself. If he's on in the show himself, he will. Yeah. Look, he done
No, he stole Benacer from you guys, and he's good now. He's worth 50 million, and you guys. That's the perfect.
How did we let a player like that go as well?
He was so arrogant.
You know, nip time, man. Chelsea, they're in a bad form because Marina double crossed Maldini. You guys didn't let us Bakayoko. That's what I was saying in the messages and stuff like that. And that's the karma. Don't ever cross the GOAT Maldini in your life. And that's why Chelsea is going down the dumps. You got Shy Havertz and finding Timo.
We'll be back.
You'll be back in the dumps. Gazidis is the truth, man. We have a partnership right now with Rock Nation and all that stuff.
We'll be back. Whatever you say.
Jesus.
Or would you rather get into the Arsenal? Of
course he would.
Maldini get into the Arsenal defence? Yeah, even at this age.
Of course he
Definitely.
He's strolling to our defence.
I can't believe there's people defending Gazidis.
I'm not defending him.
I can't believe there are people defending Wenger.
I wouldn't defend Gazidis if I had two fucking Johnnies on my dick.
Oh,
right?
God. That's Happy New Year, everyone.
I've got a guy called Jonathan in here. Jonathan, how are you, mate?
Hello, Claude. Hello. I'm fine, man. Happy New Year's to everyone in the chat and everyone online. I hope your wishes may be fulfilled this year. It's good to be on. Thank you for inviting me, Claude.
That's all right,
Yeah. How's everyone?
Yeah, we're all right. Just, what's your thoughts, mate? What you an Arsenal fan?
No, Liverpool fan, but I do follow Arsenal closely because my brother is a young Gooner, so yeah, I do follow them quite closely, and I must say that it's not been your best season, but I do think that it's going upwards now, and I do think until when January, when maybe you get a few signings in, maybe your season could go maybe where it can be, because it's a very strange season. 2 weeks ago, you were in a relegation battle, and all of a sudden, you're just a few points behind Tottenham. So yeah, it's such a strange season, I must say.
Yeah.
The season, this season, what people need to understand is the positions. The league positions sort of make it seem really bad, but when you think about it, we have 20 points now, and we are like 7 points away from top 4. So if you lose one game right now, you can easily drop 2 places. If you win a game, you can go up 2 places. And this season has been very weird. And I think maybe it's because of the COVID situation. If you think about it, this season is the only season that most clubs have won away, the highest number of away wins ever in the Premier League. So people need to understand that the fans not being there is really, really affecting the game of football right now, which is something people should think about. I know we get reactional and all that, but these are factors that affect football. And you can actually tell that with the fans not being there, is really affecting performances of these players, whether we like it or not. It's a weird season. It's a very weird season.
That might be the case of Sheffield United, because I remember Sheffield United got lots of home wins. They weren't the best team away from home, but due to lots of fans, they also got those big important wins at home, especially like Man United, Arsenal, of course, winning 1-0 away, and that had the home fans, like a small stadium like Sheffield. If you look at the Emirates. And like Highbury, you could almost like give it like Highbury, like the crowd, the pitch that has an influence on the players, on their mentality and their concentration, and that really does play a part. And I think Sheffield, maybe the lack of signings, but also with no fans, that has a really big effect on them.
And you guys in Liverpool this season, I think you guys have had a very bad record against the bottom. Is it bottom 4?
Yeah, to be fair, you could look at Brighton, maybe a dodgy penalty, a bit soft, but okay, it's given. You cannot change anything about VAR. It is what it is. Newcastle, Mo Salah had an off day. He has often one of those off days.
West Brom.
West Brom, also the same case. We're winning 1-0. Just take the 1-0. Don't go for the second, because Sam Allardyce, he will always steal from the rich, but then he will always give to the poor. That's Sam Allardyce for you. But it might be maybe the same case in Arsenal next game.
It's a strange season. It's a strange season. We are 13th, yeah? We are 13th, and you guys have what, 33 points or something?
Yeah, you are just 13 points behind you. You never know.
Exactly. You don't make no sense to me. You don't make no sense. I mean, normally at this stage of the season, we should be like 30 points or something. If you're in the 13th position, if you look at all the other previous seasons, if you're in the 13 positions, you should be in the range of 30 points behind the league leaders. It's 13 points. 13. I mean, we need to wake up to the fact that this season is probably going to be the toughest season ever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, by spending money, it won't help. By spending money, it's not like you're going to win titles by that, like Chelsea have just done, not spending like more than 200 million. It won't fix all your problems. You still got a few players there that are like Azpilicueta, like he was good back in his day, but now he's no more the player that he used to be. And Chelsea like cover in that right back area. They also like cover on that left back area, like Chilwell. And you saw what happened. Frank Lampard that rushed both Chilwell and Reece James. You saw what happened. They couldn't cope with Tierney. That's how they got the pen. And Arsenal were then in a comfortable position just to go and attack. You saw the difference.
Although Chilwell is a very good... I love Chilwell.
Yeah.
I think he's a great addition. I feel sorry for Alonso. I would take, unfortunately for him, we have Tierney, but Alonso is someone I like for some reason. I just like him attacking.
He'll be one of our next rejects to come to you guys.
What club do you support?
Chelsea.
So you don't rate Alonso?
Nope.
I mean, attacking wise, he's a good attacking. He has good attacking, in my opinion.
Yeah, but we don't use attacking. We don't use the formation Conte uses. We don't use that formation.
I hear what you're saying about that. I do, because when he played under Conte, he hurt us a lot. Arsenal. I think he scored about 3. I think he scored about 3 goals against us.
Defensively, he's a clown. He's good.
You see, this is the thing, yeah. This is the thing, yeah. Sorry, what's your name? Sorry, because I don't see the names on here. What's your name again, bro?
My name's Nippon.
Sorry?
My name is Nippon.
Nippon. Yep. Okay. So here's the thing, yeah. Let's be real, yeah. I love what Redknapp did to Bill, because we need to give credit to Redknapp. Redknapp was the one that sort of gave Bill the platform on top of which he built himself to be a reputable and a world-class player today. Because he recognized that, listen, you're very good attacking. He changed him from a left back and made him an attack, a winger. And that's one of the things I want to be seeing from a lot of coaches these days. A lot of coaches need to recognize that, listen, if these guys are good in attacking, try them somewhere else. Try them somewhere else. Do you know what I mean?
Tade.
What?
Tade.
Yeah?
Yeah, my name's Lawrence.
Hi, Lawrence.
I just want to make sure I heard you right a minute ago. You said you don't rate Tierney?
No, I never said that. What I said was, I would have loved Alonso, but unfortunately, we already have Tierney. Unfortunately for him, we already have Tierney. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. I thought I misheard you there.
Yeah.
Because I rate Tierney's the best left back we've had since Ashley Cole, in my opinion.
I love Morel though. I love Morel too. But Morel is he's very consistent.
You know what, Lawrence? I'll rate Kenny Sampson our best left back I've seen.
Yeah, Kenny Sampson as well. I mean, I put him up there.
I think that Tierney looks more like Kenny Sampson.
Yeah, the way it goes down the line. I agree with you on that, Claude.
There was a period where Cheney had a lot more potential than Andy Robertson when Cheney was playing at Celtic. And then all of a sudden, when we got Robbo from Hull City for 8 mil, Cheney at that moment had already a big injury and was out for almost a year. And yeah, that was then. But I also rate Cheney quite well. Sorry?
Robertson for Hearts.
Yeah, he played for Hearts in Scotland, and then he went to Hull, and then we bought him over for 8 mil to Liverpool, and he's not the player. Yeah, you don't have to always buy the finished article. It proves for Chelsea that Havertz, he was a big talent, but he was already doing bits in Germany. But it's you don't always have to spend big amounts of money. Yeah, it's not just buying players for the sake of buying players. You have to buy players that fit the system of Arteta, and at the moment, it looks like he prefers to play a bit more pragmatic. He's more pragmatic than he's not like Arsene Wenger with his philosophy and all that stuff. He's not philosophical. But
for me, Arsene Wenger, and I think I've had this discussion on my live with Claude, right? Arsene Wenger for me was someone that he's a good manager. There's no doubt about it. Like, players love him because he gives them the freedom to play. And I think what he does to most of his players is he lets them to be free to do whatever they want to do on the pitch. And that's one of the reasons why Arsene Wenger was successful in his first 10 years in Arsenal. The fact that he allowed many of his players to do their thing. But then again, that complimented him because we had very quality players in the likes of Vieira, Bergkamp, Henry, Pires, name all of them. Now, I think for me, Arteta has come to a point whereby
he's the biggest myth in football.
You think so? Anyway, I'm not gonna get into this argument with you. So let me just continue what I'm saying, Claude.
Appalling in Europe. Never done it in Europe. Couldn't win back-to-back finals.
Claude,
Sorry,
can I
mate.
continue?
Players
Can I
he had.
continue? Claude, can I continue what I'm saying? Can I continue what I'm saying without interrupting me?
Yeah, well,
Thank you.
Smith.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, as I was saying before that interruption, what I was actually gonna get to, right, was I'm just gonna jump over. You talked about Robertson. I love Robertson so much, and the reason I love Robertson so much is he's a very technical player, right? Himself and Trent Alexander-Arnold. What they do and what makes them to stand out that many people don't really understand is they are very creative upstairs. They have the intelligence on the ball and off the ball, and they also have the intelligence to spot the runs of the likes of Salah, the likes of Mane, Firmino, every single player. And that's the difference. You don't need to get all the way to the all the way to the what's it called to the line before you do a crossing. These guys do the crossing all the way from the deep, maybe from halfway line or the final third. They do all those crosses, and that's because they can actually spot the run of many players. The guy's technique, for me, and I know a lot of Arsenal fans wouldn't agree, I think he's more technical than Tierney. Tierney is more, in my opinion, I feel he's more of a hard worker. I feel he's more raw in the manner of speaking. But you have Robertson. The reason he creates so many chances for many players is because the weight of his passes are a bit better. He knows how to spot the runs of the likes of Mane and the likes of Firmino, and he gets it to their feet. And that's the reason why the likes of Liverpool don't even need a number 10, because you have Trent Alexander-Arnold and you have Robertson doing it for you. I was watching the last game.
But against Newcastle, that was the problem was when they notified us also as Brom, when we had maybe that one chance and scored, and against Newcastle, we couldn't create anymore through right back or left back because by playing 5 at the back and 4 in midfield, they outwitted us. So we couldn't do anything. Of course, that we had no target man. So yeah, if the balls came, you have to take the chances.
But you know what happened here? They knew the chances were going to be created from the right back and left back position.
But then when Thiago came on, suddenly there was a different. Suddenly the dynamic changed. He saw those intricate passes between midfielders, something that Hendo cannot do, Millie cannot do, Wijnaldum cannot do. Since Thiago came on, suddenly it was a different match. Suddenly passes were going in between players, in between the line. Otherwise, it would just go the blanks across, and it would have been cleared up because Newcastle, the types of Newcastle, West Brom, Burnley, they love crosses that come into the box and they had the ball away. That's what they thrive on. And for Arsenal against West Brom, that number 10, I would say play Smith Rowe again next game.
I love it. I love it.
I feel it's sad because I always think he's always like undermined by other managers. I think he's that one number 10 the only number 10 that you have while Mesut Ozil is playing Fortnite. But
you know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
5 more minutes, lads.
What's the benefit of?
Yeah, cool. I was going to go anyway. So
the benefit of having Smith Rowe over Ozil is that his work rate is amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you very much for saying that. Thank you very much. I did a video recently about number 10s don't tackle with a question mark. People were telling me all this nonsense about Ozil don't need to tackle. Listen, creating chances and passing is not enough in a football game. You cannot tell me that a player, your opponent is right next to you and you're not going to tackle because that's not your job. That's not your job. Really? You're a footballer. Do you know he won? Emil Smith-Rowe won 3 duels out of 4. 3 out of 4. I saw him tackling Kante the other day. Do you know what I mean? He's a footballer. He's doing his job. So I don't understand this whole myth about number 10s don't tackle. Number 10s don't tackle when they need to tackle. And that's what I love about him.
I know.
Listen, guys, it's been real, people.
Lawrence is a big Ozil fan anyway. Lawrence is a massive.
You and I are gonna have a big argument about him. A big one.
You're a massive Ozil fan, aren't you, Lawrence?
Yeah, as big a Ozil fan and as I am a Stan Kroenke fan.
Oh,
wow.
And an Arsene Wenger fan.
You and I are gonna have a big. you and I are gonna have a big argument about him, because one thing about Ozil is I'm gonna be the first person to tell you that Ozil is one of the most creative 10s we ever had. No doubt about it.
No.
But at the same time, he's one of the laziest players at the same time. So I am here sitting down and admitting to you that he's one of the most creative. There's no doubt about it. But when the going gets tough, he hides. But when the going gets tough, that's the truth.
Tade, there was a player who used to play for Arsenal in the 70s called Liam Brody.
I wasn't born then.
Who was the Yeah. We'll look him up on YouTube. He was everything that Mesut Ozil was not for Arsenal. He had such a left foot on him; it was unbelievable. Players of other teams could not get the ball off him when he had the ball on that left foot. And Claude will back me up on this. And I don't care what a player does for any other team he plays for or for the country he plays for. If he doesn't do it for Arsenal, then he's not a legend in my book.
Yeah, I agree. What I will say about Brady, Arsenal, when he left, he left a very big hole when he left.
Yeah. Because had he stayed, I think we'd have been challenging for the league title, because we had the makings of a good team back then, because we were getting to cup finals on the trot every season for about 4 years. And the day he left Arsenal was the day that Arsenal went into decline.
Have you guys made a shopping list for what Arsenal players need to get for next season?
Obviously, we need another attacking midfielder for depth, because what if Smith Rowe gets injured? So I think
Listen, boys, I really hate to cut this now, but I've been on here since 3 hours and 45 minutes, and I'm starting to find myself. I'm really tired. Sorry, I didn't have much sleep last night.
It's all right.
Listen, thank you all for coming in. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Can you shout me out on the live chat, please? I'm just going to give you my YouTube link in the private chat. I am on 83 subscribers. My goal is 100 by the end of January.
Yeah, well, where is it? Where is your chat? Have you put it in the chat or not?
In the private chat.
All right. Since we're all doing this, I'd rather do that as well, isn't it?
Right, let's have a look here. How can I put? Can I hold on? I can copy this. Can't I?
Cut and paste it.
All right, 1 minute.
Since we're all doing that, I've done mine as well. Since we mine as well, Claude.
There you go. There you go. I think I put it in there. Hold on, no, I haven't. 1 minute. Hold on. I haven't, have I? What am I doing here? Copy.
Claude, I need to take you to some lessons, man.
Yeah, I know. 1 minute, let me get this in.
StreamYard lessons.
That's it. I think it's in the chat now. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Make sure you do mine as well, Claude.
I've done Daniel. I've done that. Look, if Emmen's on here, he can do Daniel's one, because I don't know if Dan. Are you still here, Daniel? Oh, it looks like he's gone.
So yeah, my Premier League prediction video should be out should be out soon.
All right, and then I've got Taddy. What's your one there, Taddy? If you put in the private chat, Taddy, and I'll do your one as well. 1 minute.
Yeah, it's just my name, man. I just put my name in there, Tadeusz Sports.
Well, have you put it in or not?
It's in the private chat. It's not my link. It's just the name. All they need to do is just copy the name and put it in YouTube. I don't have the link right now. You see it, Tadeusz Show. You should see it on the private chat. It's right there.
Oh yeah, that's it. Yeah, copy.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe. I've been doing a bit of lives with Claude. Claude always comes into the live. Someone's phone ringing right now. Yeah, Claude always comes into my live. We always do a post-match reaction after every game. Yeah, so I always have Claude and Kenny Ken sometimes, and they usually rip me apart in there. So please and please make sure you guys join. It's always fun with these guys. It's always good to have opposing reactions.
It ain't going in properly. I don't know. I can't fucking. You know what? I've noticed. You know you were telling me how to do it the other day, right? I'll try to do other people. It doesn't work on my.
You need to come for some tutorials. It's only gonna work for people. It's only gonna work for people that's got more than 1,000 subscribers. By the way, what I was telling you.
That's my aim for the end of this year. To have 1,000 subscribers.
Good man. Good man.
Yeah. That's good. Anyways, all right, people.
Right, listen, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you, Ryan. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Right, listen, I don't think you didn't have much.
Thank you, Claude.
Think it was words edgewise.
Thank you, Taddy. Who's the guy next Dan below Blind Gooner? Who's this guy below? Dan, this one with the glasses and the headphones on. Who's that?
Oh yeah, I'm Justin.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, Nippon. Thank you very much, Nippon. Thank you, everyone. It's coming. Everyone in the chat. Everyone. I do apologize if you got taken out of the chat. It's just YouTube are doing some funny things tonight. Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone. Speak to you all soon.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Claude.